Hope you guys are doing pretty nice. I do not know if my brain's going to be working today, because I don't know. When I started the stream, I still felt a little bit weirdly lightheaded for some reason, so I'm probably gonna like perish inside, I guess, for today. I have no idea what the hell's gonna happen. But anyway, how you doing, by the way? Potato Fox plays as well. Hope you're doing pretty nice. But anyway, let's do some more chill stuff. We have a couple of things we can do for today's stream. Namely, I managed to also like get some extra sand like off stream, so that way we don't have to suffer by mining sand again for today's stream. So we're gonna use a little bit of like the excess sand or glass that I actually managed to grab, and just continue on with the glass placing. Now, I also have to like think about whether or not I should actually make another secondary, like basic-ish like iron farm, because the iron farm rates are still pretty low, and we still do not have enough iron to make another freaking maxed out beacon, and that's making me a little bit worried about some things, but we'll get to that hurdle once we reach there, I guess. But anyway, time for some chill vibes, I guess, because I need some chill vibes right now. Why is the album art not even fully centered? There we go. Amazing. Thank you very much, Tuna. Don't perish, unperish immediately. I would try not to I would try to unperish as soon as possible, so I would hope that's going to be the case then as well. Potato Fox plays. And it's raining. It's all raining and all that stuff. I mean, I should expect to be raining considering that I've been on this world, like, off stream, whatever. Anyway, so far, in terms of stuff we still need to do, we might do a little bit of extra mining around through here just to clear off a little bit more of this terrain while we're placing down glass. But yeah, if I look at the iron, like, reserves that we still have left, I don't think we still have enough iron. I don't even know if this is... I don't think that's enough iron, I think. We need to reach probably around here to, like, get enough iron blocks for a maxed out beacon again. So, we're just gonna be, doing some more of the, glass placing for a little bit and see how things would go. As long as nothing too wacky happens, I guess, then we should be pretty much all fine. I'm plotting to start a gang war, says NRDCA. Okay. You do what you want to do then, I guess. Also, Potato Fox Plays was my dad's name. You can just call me Potato. Okay, I'll just call you Potato then. So I hope you're doing pretty nice so far, Potato. Anyway, let me just try and get all the sand that I've like smelted off stream to their respective shulker boxes, because we're gonna have, like hopefully not do a lot of grindy stuff for the rest of the stream. I hope. I mean, placing down glass is gonna be still grindy, but at the same time, at least we don't have to suffer by mining through a lot of sand, I guess, but who knows how well this is going to go. God, there's so much stuff I still need to move around through here. That's all empty. Oh, that's all empty. I think that's pretty much all good over here. Anyway, Potato is actually what people call me, so fair enough, I guess. Hope you're still doing pretty nice, though. How's your day, man? My day has been doing alright so far. He's just vibing over there. Anyway, I'm doing pretty well so far. A little bit lightheaded for some reason. Maybe because I did not have enough sleep last night, question mark? I'm not too sure exactly, but overall I'm doing okay, I guess. What does this wandering trader want to, like, provide us for today? I don't even know. 1 emerald for 1 gunpowder? That's just a scam, for heaven's sakes. Anyway, back to the good old grindy stuff. How you doing, by the way, Misty, by the way? Hope you're doing pretty well as well. Anyway, that's a bad joke. Yeah, definitely. I have no idea, honestly. Anyway, let's go to the 𝗦cie overlay that I like to show off most of the time. Because, honestly, when it comes to, like, a lot of grindy stuff, it's nice to have, like, something else to look at other than just me placing down glass for hours on end. So, it's nice to have, like, a little bit of an overlay like this. I really like this overlay, honestly. There's a little bit of minor modifications to make sure it actually looks pretty nice to look at other than other stuff. So, it should look pretty good. I hope. I hope the overlay now looks pretty good compared to, like, last stream a little bit. I mean, it was also alright last stream, but it's also nice to have it like this. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Anyway, there really isn't that much stuff to talk about. I guess, like, the new 1.20 features, I guess. Adding cherry blossoms to Minecraft, which is pretty pog, honestly. Of course, I'm not going to really touch on, like, the pink wood, because sometimes it might not work all the time, but it might be a very good use case for it. But I'm pretty excited to see cherry blossoms be added to the game, because that actually is going to be a very pretty looking pink tree, honestly, to add to, like, some forests, maybe. I have no idea how it's going to be exactly spawned. Maybe in the meadows, which honestly would make a lot of sense if they add that to that specific biome. But yeah, I'm pretty excited because cherry blossoms pog. We've been missing out, like, actually adding, like, a lot of more trees that are, like, a different shade of green. Or actually something that isn't green, I guess. I mean, technically, the warped trees or warped shrooms, I guess, are technically trees. But hey, pink trees, though. Big pog. Hope you were okay during the cyclone. Apart from, like, a lot of wacky winds last night and the night before, we're doing relatively okay. Even, like, the sort of cover that I had, like, over my my window, which was a terrible attempt to, like, keep out the summer heat, is still somewhat intact, surprisingly. So overall, we're doing okay here. But I wouldn't really say that to, like, the rest of, like, parts of Auckland and also the North Island as well, because it's still pretty yikes in some conditions. But at least we're having some nice clear skies now, after, like, a lot of time of rain and a lot of stuff, so that's pretty alright. I mean, I guess the bad news is that we're gonna deal with, like, more heat in the sun later on, so I don't know whether that's gonna be a good thing either, or something. But yeah, hopefully nothing too whack happens. Yeah, a lot of, like, communities were also, like, completely locked out because, like, some people still don't know that, like, New Zealand is also, like, a fairly mainly rural, like, a sort of country. So, like, a lot of towns, especially in, like, some parts of, like, East North Island, are still, like, connected by a single road. And as a result of the cyclone, a lot of communities were basically isolated because the roads were either closed or completely flooded or damaged, which is pretty damn yikes. So I do hope that everyone's still doing okay also over there, because yeah, having to be, like, completely isolated like that is really, really yikes. But yeah, it really shows how, like, also how intimate some communities are here in New Zealand, which is, I guess, is also a pretty good thing. It's not just always just a big city in the middle of, like, the North Island or something like that. It's also, like, a lot of, like, small communities. But as a result, there's a lot of, like, problems that would come out of, like, a cyclone like that, so yeah, wish them the best of luck, and hopefully they're able to, like, get the support that they need, and hopefully nothing too whack happens as a result of that. Alright, anyway, let me quickly grab some more glass over... maybe not yet, actually. I'm gonna quickly dye off some of the, not dye off, but, like, trying to dye off the, dye some of the extra amounts of glass that we got from the furnaces, so there we go. Get some of those. Why do I have 6 extra pieces of glass? Do I have any spare glass somewhere? Why do I only have 6 spare pieces of glass? I thought I had like a proper stack full of them. I am confusion. Did I leave some, like, glass somewhere? Aha! There we go. Forgot there was, like, a furnace on the end over there that actually still has some extra glass. So there we go. That basically fills in the population of white glass, hopefully, for the rest of this stream, question mark? I have no idea, honestly. Alright, anyway, back to more chill vibes, I guess. I also need to mine a lot of stone still. I mean, some stone, because we still do not have, like, another, like, maxed out beacon nearby. I think I might actually just move the beacon, because I also need to remove also all the blocks underneath the beacon, so we're probably actually gonna just move the maxed out beacon somewhere else and just yeah, deal with it. Deal with the rest of this area, I guess. Oh boy. But yeah, still a lot of work we still need to do, I guess. My iron ingots are over here because I moved all the iron to a different location because I thought I was smart, I guess. Alright, put them over there. I swear this is supposed to be over here. I don't know why I put it over there though. Yeah, very weird. Okay, anyway, getting some weird inventory OCD, just don't mind me. Just don't mind me, guys. Alright. Time to move the beacon again, and hopefully nothing whack happens as a result of that. I don't even know how long until we have, like, enough iron to make another maxed out beacon. I'm really wanting to, like, build another iron farm if this is not going to be fast enough. I guess we can check in, like, an hour or hour and 30 minutes into the stream and double check if the iron yields are still doing alright. If we need to, like, make another iron farm, I guess we can still do that. I mean, it's still a relatively simple design, but the biggest fear I have is that there isn't enough space in the plains biome that's not right next to a cave that would result in the iron golem not spawning in there or something like that. So yeah, we might need to do a little bit of, like, land surveillance and scouting just to make sure that there isn't any major caves that might block out another sort of mini iron golem attempt, or mini iron golem farm attempt. I can't say words anymore, holy frick. I'm so good when it comes to words. Anyway, chill vibes time. I love this track so much. There should be also like new lo-fi tracks added to like this playlist, so you might actually hear it later on. Well, it depends on how good they are, because I actually haven't fully heard them in its entirety, so they might be completely eaten off the next stream, I guess. Who knows? I really like the calm vibes. Alright, there we go. Let's move to the beacon somewhere over here, I think. Yeah, somewhere around through here, because that will make use of like all the areas over here as much as possible. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I can count. I'm so good at when it comes to math, that's definitely. Alright, there we go. I really need to like think if I should tone down like the bass sort of waveform a little bit, because it does seem a little bit too grandiose compared to like everything else, but who knows. It looks nice whenever I listen to like some like EDM tracks though, so who knows, honestly. Alright. This is nice and calming though. Just doing the normal hardcore Minecraft thing of building some wacky maxed out beacons. There we go. Phase 2 right over here. Let's clean up a little bit of this area as well. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦ście𝗰𝗶𝗹, if that's how to pronounce your name still. Hope you're still doing pretty nice so far, Squid. I haven't seen you in so long. Hope you're doing pretty well, by the way, mate. How the frick is there a cave over here? What the frick? Alright, anyway. Hope you're doing pretty well, by the way, Squid. I don't know when was the last time I've seen you in the chat, because I don't think I can still remember. Excuse me, my nose. No, I don't think I can still remember where you last been. Oh, Jesus Christ! If I can guess the date, it's December 10th of 2021. That is a long time ago. So just to fill you in, we lost our hardcore world the last time you've joined in, so we're starting a new, like, since December 26th, as a result of me being extremely incompetent in some regions. So here we are. Here we are on our 8th attempt at playing hardcore. The hardcore world I've played on was my 6th, so it took like 2 more tries until we finally reached to this point. So just don't mind me losing the 7th world. Just don't look that up. All right, anyway. But yeah, I hope you're doing pretty nice so far, though, Squid. God, my head is slightly itchy in some ways. I should probably, like, add a wristband to, like, a part of my forearm, because it's beginning to chafe a little bit on the side of my desk. Let me see if that actually could help us a little bit. I do not know if this is going to work, but you know what? At least I tried. Let's see if that feels much more comfortable. Don't really mind. Yeah, I hope you've been doing pretty well too. I mean, so far we're doing pretty alright. Like, hardcore world loss aside, I don't actually feel too sad about it. Like, weirdly, I just don't really have that many strong emotions about losing the Season 6 hardcore world. I would guess it's because of how fatiguing the progress is on, like, the hardcore world, because there was, like, a lot of, like, in-progress projects, and I just felt super and utterly fatigued from, like, all of that. So maybe that's the reason why I don't feel that much of like a sadness from losing that hardcore world. But whatever, at least we're making good starts so far in our new hardcore world-ish. Anyway, let's focus on excavating a few extra blocks. So we're just going to dump all the excess amounts of white glass over here and mine off the rest of this area. And hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong. What you can make at the moment. Sorry, what do you mean what you make at the moment? Oh, if you're asking what we're doing right now, we're currently trying to like make a nice or flat perimeter for us to work on some spawn farms, because over here where you can see this large glass structure thing, that's where 0 is. And actually is roughly where the spawn location of where I was spawned in the world is actually, so that's also pretty close. So basically we're turning this spawn area over here into like a nice flat area to work on and build some farms on top of it. which will be very useful for, you know, any major farms or spawn-related farms, you know? But yeah, it's also pretty nice to also have like a nice sort of spawn area as well. Anyway, new stream layout, says Pigeon. Yep, we have a new stream layout. I mean, there's actually multiple stream layouts. I have this layout over here, this layout over here, if you want to see more of this stupid thing. Is there something that's a little bit buggy? No, it's not buggy. Okay, perfect. So there's actually a lot of stream layouts. I should really need to make a proper sort of like showcase on like Twitter or something like that. But there's like a lot of new overlays in this stream overlay sort of thing. And that has been in the works since December of last year. I was trying to like find a way to make these streams a little bit more enjoyable when it comes to like grindy stuff. So I'm kind of happy to like spend the time doing all that, I guess. I hope. Hopefully those overlays are actually going to make things a little bit more enjoyable to watch. But yeah, they were an absolute pain in the arse to like get right. There's so many iterations of these overlays that were absolutely terrible. So I'm kind of happy with how the iterations are right now, because it really just has like a lot more fun stuff to look at. And also looks pretty clean as well. Of course, it might take some time for you guys to get used to, because most of you guys are used to this sort of layout instead. But like for a lot of grindy stuff, it's nice to have like this sort of layout though, because at least you can see something that isn't just Minecraft all over the place, so that's also pretty handy. TE has gone to the Twitch Coins Redeem Me thing. I need to re-enable that because I disabled it because for whatever reason the thing was not working, and I was on like Kratos' side where I use the text-to-speech thing. Let me see if the text-to-speech thing is still working properly. If it doesn't work, then we're fricked. Because the last time I enabled the thing, it showed like a huge like Cloudflare error, so it should work now. I hope. Anyway, I just re-enabled it, by the way, so if you're just seeing it now, it should be appearing now. So you're not blind, I just turned it on. Because I can do that. I can actually turn things on at will with a new sort of plugin that I'm using. I don't know how powerful it is, though, but I'll definitely try it out. See how things go. Alright, mine off all the dirt. Now, should I make an announcement about, like, something that might come up for next stream? Or should I give it as a surprise? Then again, if I give it as a surprise, I don't know if people would actually hate it. Because I'm not going to really share so many details, though. But so far I can say that I actually have, like, an actual sponsorship that I can actually show off later in the next stream that we're doing for this hardcore world. So I'm actually, your boy is finally getting paid. It's actually not a lot of money, but still it's enough to, like, somewhat pay costs for, like, the stream and whatnot. But hey, at least I got, like, a first sponsorship thing. I have not yet finalized details, so I'm not going to share you guys any major things about it. But hey, your boy is finally getting slightly paid. Slightly paid, considering that it's still, like, still slightly, there's still a lot of details that need to be finalized. But if everything goes well, it might be the first sponsorship I will ever have on this wacky channel after, like, 2 years of getting freaking partner. Jesus. Anyway, I'm actually pretty excited to see how things go, because, yeah, your boy needs to get paid, unfortunately. There's a thing called bills I need to pay, and being an adult sucks. So you might see a little bit of, like, some wacky ad integrations, which I hopefully would make into, like, a creative sort of thing later in the future. But I'll give you, like, a lot of heads up about that later on, but just a little bit of a thing. You might expect a huge wacky sponsorship that might happen. Hopefully it's not going to be wacky, because if it's wacky, then that might be pretty bad for me to get future sponsorships. But who knows? It should be pretty much tame-ish. Jesus Christ, I forgot this bloody cave over here. Anyway, fill this in. And I also don't have, like, Thorn's armor yet, Pigeon, so don't mind me. Also, Zaz, 9TTV. Hope you're doing pretty well so far, Zaz. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Sorry if I'm, like, pretty slow with, like, answering questions in the chat, because I'm just thinking about, like, a lot of different stuff at the moment. And also doing a lot of different stuff as well. I don't know if I should be excited or should I be worried about, like, getting a sponsorship for the first time on this channel. I mean, it's probably long overdue, considering that I had, like, partner for quite such a long time. But who knows? We'll see how things go later on. And hopefully these segments are not going to be too whack. It should not be too whack as far as I know. Anyway, I like that layout, this squid. Indeed. I also like the layout as well. I kind of want to like keep it to like this sort of like sort of iteration for this specific type of layout because it looks nice and clean, and also has some nice sort of details to see. I really love the audio-visual sort of thing though. All right. Anyway, please do not lag out, game. I swear to God, if OBS starts lagging out my game, that's gonna be a big problem. All right. What is there to be worried about when it comes to like sponsorships and stuff like that? Like a multitude of reasons. Ow. Frick off, you piece of skeleton piece of shite. There's a lot of things that could possibly go wrong or go horribly wacky when it comes to like sponsorships, and considering this is my first like proper like sponsor, I mean, yeah, this is actually the first ever major like stream sponsorship I will ever have. I'm still like anxious about like a lot of things going right. Or else I just don't get any, you know, don't get any money for like stuff I want to invest in or pay off, you know. It's basically like similar to like getting a job and all that stuff. Like it hopefully goes well, but you're still anxious that something might go horribly wrong. And if it does go horribly wrong, then that's gonna destroy a lot of plans, and I don't want that to happen. All right, let's go and mine off all these areas here. There we go. I need to be very careful about this wacky cave. So that's going to be lovely to deal with. Really love the lo-fi vibes out of the Sonic Frontiers track. Throw away the diorite. There's going to be andesite that we'll have to like throw away as well, but we'll worry about that later on. This can all be covered up because frick you, cave. I mean, I need to like remove the stone layer on for concrete, but whatever. I'm not going to be bothering with that anytime soon yet. Alright, so far so good. As long as nothing too wacky happens. There's going to be a lot of stone that we have to store after this stream as well, so that's going to be something problematic for my inventory or storage system I have. I mean, it's not even a system, it's just storage for all the raw materials that we keep getting out of this place. So it might be a little bit messy. Alright, there we go. Have that go around through here. A few lapis ores all over the place. Always something very satisfying about just mining stone with haste 2. Hard to really like describe it, but it's just satisfying. How did Hollow Knight go? We still haven't fully finished it. We already did like a stream of Hollow Knight, and it was pretty fun. Bit chaotic in some places, but still, I would say it's relatively fun. There's still going to be a stream happening like on Saturday or Friday, depending on where you live, so definitely stay tuned for that, for more Hollow Knight stuff, because that was pretty fun. Alright, mine through here. Out of curiosity, where is the boundaries of this beacon going to go? Right, so that's the boundaries. Great. So that's lovely to note. Okay, we'll worry about that later on. I mean, so far the beacon range is okay, I guess, for where it is. But I do really wish I have like multiple beacons, though. I miss being very rich. Oh well. We'll worry about that later on, I guess. But I guess we're kind of working on it. There is still like a few like iron bits still being produced, I hope. There we go. At least Iron Golem Farm is still working hard, though albeit a bit slow. But that's to be expected from a very basic iron farm. I don't even know if I should be worried about that, because so far from like past experiences, when it comes to like working with iron farms, especially in season 6, the rates was pretty fast if you've been working on like a lot of like long-term projects all the time, and as a result you're just gonna have like chests full of like iron at the end of like each week or something like that. So I don't even know if the rates over here are actually gonna be something of concern, considering that the last major iron farm I worked on was already fast enough. So we'll see how things go. But hey, it doesn't hurt to have like more iron blocks or more iron that you would never need, or more beacons. God, my nose, I hate it so much. Anyway, chill vibes. Let's mine out like sort of like rough perimeter. That way we know where we can kind of like have a limit on where we mine off stuff. We're in the boundary, so we should have our haste back. There we go. Alright, a little bit of lapis over here. Might as well mine it off because, you know, gotta get that spare lapis. Dump all this back over here. Alright, and then back to the satisfying mining stuff. Is this my 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶? Yeah, I actually recently, like also off stream, I actually got myself like a 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 sword. I should probably swap it out for my main sword. But pretty much like if we ever need to go back to that wacky nether fortress again, we can actually one-hit wither skeletons with ease with that 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 sword. And no, you don't actually need a crit when it comes to like using a 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 anything really. Against like, you know, wither skeletons and whatnot. You can just basically just walk up to them and bonk them and they'll instantly die, which is always a nice thing to see. Very, very useful. I mean, at this rate with like that, with that like another fortress, I don't think we ever need to like have any major worry about building an actual wither skeleton farm. But I guess for safety, it would be good to have a wither skeleton farm because that freaking fortress area is just so overpowered. Oh god. Anyway, I'll just keep working on the stuff at the spawn region for a bit. Wow, you enchant swords, but no armor. Or not armor and stuff like that, because I don't need any major sets other than my main set. And this is coming from experience with Season 6. Pretty much like Prot 4 non-thorns is pretty much enough for most people. We'll probably get thorns or other like tiers of armor layer in the future, especially once like 1.20 arrives, for like all those armor trims and whatnot. But yeah, we'll just wait until then, because there really isn't any major motivation to like do anything just yet. Anyway, thank you Twitch, or not Twitch, Defective_Box, I cannot speak names anymore, for telling me that my viewership is completely gnarly dead. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anyway. Egg. Aw, no chicken. No chicken, rip. Alright. I'm gonna dump all the leftover stone. I don't think there's actually enough space for me to like store all the stone. That actually is a bit of a worry for me. I don't want to like sacrifice space for like the gravel like, chests, but then again, I'm not really collecting a lot of gravel out there. I already eaten most of them. So that's not entirely helpful. Anyway, let me just dump all of these over here. Durability on our bow is unfortunately very low, because I did some off-stream grinding and all that stuff. So we're probably going to repair it once it goes down to like 1 or 2 durability or something like that. But yeah, we can easily repair it with like another spare like non-enchanted bow. And we can do that probably I think 2 or 3 times before we need to like fully replace it, so we should be fine. Yeah, Minecraft indeed, Squid. Minecraft Pog. This is satisfying. I think this is the most efficient way that you can actually, like, destroy layers upon layers of, like, blocks. As far as I know. Because pretty much you're able to, like, move as fast as, like sprinting speed, and you're able to just breeze through all these blocks easily like that. So yeah, big pog. Always find it funny that, like, compared to like playing in creative mode, unless you use like commands and whatnot, like mining off like or breaking blocks in survival is always going to be faster than in creative mode. Unless you use TNT, of course. Then again, you can also do that in survival, so who knows? I don't know what is a fair comparison anymore, honestly. Alright, get rid of all that. We are pretty far away from like the range of where the beacon is, so I think we probably should stop around through here. Where is the range that it goes from? Like somewhere around through here, actually. So from here, we actually are still in range of the beacon, which is good, I guess. Oh, there again, chicken. Let me see if I can reach up towards the range again over here. There we go, beacon range. And we'll just keep going over here for a bit. Alright. So all we have to do is just mine off all the stone over here. Cool. I'm probably gonna leave some of the dirt here to despawn, because I think we already have like so much dirt already. You keep freezing? What? So far the stream performance is fine, so I don't know why the video player for 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 is freezing. I would highly recommend trying lowering down the video quality by probably down to 720p or a little bit lower. Because so far everything seems to be good on my end. But it could also be like some wacky thing with your internet connection or Twitch or something like that. So thanks ISP or Twitch or something. And yeah, you probably need to like lower down like the quality of the stream instead. Big rip though. Gotta love it when that happens. Alright, time to mine off all the stone. Like excavating like a single layer of like Y level of like stone should be pretty much simple to do. All you have to do is just follow the same sort of like mining pattern and you're good to go. My biggest worry right now is whether I can store all the stone, really. Probably would need to like invest into more storage ways or more storage stuff to handle all the stone. Because ideally I want to save as much stone as possible in case we ever need to use them for a build. And from my experience, we would need so much stone. Oh boy, you're using your data instead of Wi-Fi. That is big yikes. But anyway, that's hopefully resolved. Big pog. Hopefully that didn't use up too much data though. Alright, let's go and fix up all this. Why is my nose irritating? It always knows that I keep streaming at this time. Frick you, immune system. Whoops, indeed. But yeah, hopefully that did not take too much data and stuff like that. But hey, at least the connection is better now, so we don't need to blame Twitch or the ISP. Big POC. I guess. Until they become a problem again. Alright, there we go. Break off the rest of the blocks around through here. Da-da-da. Alright, looking pretty good. Throw away all the blocks that we probably don't really need to like hoard. But yeah, pretty much everything else looks to be pretty much in good shape. Need to get rid of all the copper blocks though. But yeah, everything looks to be pretty much like nicely excavated. I think we're already at the limit, yep. So pretty much that's close to like where the beacon range is. So all we need to do is just keep, you know, filling this area in with glass. But we'll still need to tidy up a little bit of the excess blocks in the middle of this entire bloody place. So we're not quite done yet, but we're almost there. Let me just dump all the ore-related stuff down over here. I don't know where exactly. I'm probably gonna put my iron shulker box down over here then. Put these two over here just for better organization. And we'll do a little bit of extra mining here. Snowy says it's flooding near me. Then get to safer like not safer places, but like get to higher ground away from like major floods and stuff like that, mate. Why are you watching my stream in times where you're currently being flooded? Please get into like a safe location, please. I don't want to hear viewers that are currently in like harm's way, please. Please be in a much more safer location of where you are right now. Big yikes. And please stay safe. Yeah, I really don't get people that always just say that, hey, there's a natural disaster happening next to me, and I'm like, bro, please get to some place that's much more safer than where you are right now, please. That is not really an ideal situation. No, you need all the viewers you can get, Fox. You must exploit the fact that people are still watching you during a natural disaster. No. No, I have some dignity as a Twitch streamer, guys. Despite, like, all of the sort of, like, stereotypes of being a Twitch streamer, I still have some dignity. So please be in a much more safer location than where you are right now if it's currently bloody flooding. Heaven's sakes, guys. Please be safe. Dump all that, sleep over here. But yeah, still big yikes with the flooding, and also the landslips as well in Auckland still. Big yikes. Alright. Still got some more stone areas over here. Got some gravel stuff here, just being gravel. I do need to grab the gravel though, so I'm gonna mine off some of the stuff here. It's a bit unfortunate that some of them turned into like flint, which is not helpful, but oh well. Okay, thank you very much, Pigeon, for your lack of apathy, I guess, in that sort of situation. Oh boy. Okay, go over here like so. Okay, that's a little bit more slower now because we're right at the edge of where the beacon range is. So that's why we're not getting as fast as we used to be. Alright, there we go. Let me just mine off a little bit of this area over here. Just make sure this area is nicely tidied up. Having a lot more areas to place down glass so we don't have to, like, suffer all the time. There we go. God, that bass response, Jesus. Well, not really bass response, like, the bass waveforms are pretty, like, noticeable in this track. Alright. That looks pretty good. Mine these two extras just to make sure my OCD doesn't hurt me. And that seems to be pretty much alright, I guess. Copper ore, you can all disappear for a bit. Alright. Put down the rest of the ore stuff over here. And we'll place down like a lot more glass now and see how things would go. Ow. Dump this over here. Dump this over here. And dump this over here. I definitely need an item sorter at some point in the future. Like at least some sort of item sorter for all of that later on. And considering that we already have areas around here that are already full of glass, that might be something we might do later on in today's stream maybe. Or next stream, who knows. It would have to be more of a risk like a volcano or meteor before I turn you off. Yeah, definitely not like electrocution of water going through like your house is not enough to like turn you out of my guys. Guys, come on. I mean, it's really just down to common sense, guys. Like, if you're not in a safe location, just please go to some place that's a lot more safer than where you are right now. Like, once you're in the safe location, you're fine to, like, pass the time by watching my streams, but if you're still in a dangerous place, just get out of there. Just apply your hardcore tips, like, apply my hardcore tips IRL, please. Just go away from, like, any place that risks, like, the, loss of your mortal lives, I guess. Like, we have to now apply hardcore tips IRL in order to, like, tell people to stop watching me. Glass time indeed, Squid. Anyway. I mean, to be fair, Minecraft hardcore tips can still apply to the stuff you can do IRL, especially in a natural, like, sort of, like, disaster of some kind, but, yeah, but please also take that seriously. Rackety Clouds. Anyway, by the way, Rackety Clouds. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Anyway, you should challenge the flood to a Bed Wars 1v1. Have you ever seen people actually, like, cover their beds with water? You know how much of a pain in the arse it is? I mean, technically you can use sponges to act as both, like, a smoke guard and also destroy all, like, the water. But, like, imagine, like, an entire, like, aqua-themed sort of, like, or water, like, filled in, like, Bed Wars map. It'll just be chaos, and also will be a pain in the arse to move because 1.8 water physics is still yikes. I mean, technically, you could probably, like, live with, like, Death Strider 3, but yeah. Anyway, this is one of the new tracks. Let me just, like, pause and let me just quickly pause so I can fix the album art, because it always keeps getting broken like that. Anyway, I'm gonna be kind to you, I'm gonna be kind to make you happy after you read this, so I'm gonna do my thing. That's no worries then, Rackety. Honestly, you can just lurk and stuff like that if you want to do. That, because this is pretty much the streams that are meant for people doing that, I guess. For those people who like to lurk and do stuff in the background, honestly. And occasionally chat if they like to. Anyway, welcome to the Fox Army, Rackety. Anyway, this is one of the few lo-fi tracks I added to this playlist, so this hopefully would sound pretty nice. I mean, then again, Stardew Valley music, so obviously it's going to be still A tier. Fundy should be part of your army, definitely, but unfortunately I don't think Fundy knows that I even exist. As far as I know, there isn't any famous Fox guys that I know that I exist. There are famous streamers that know that I exist, but not actually any famous Fox guys. Not like a CPK or Fundy or anybody else, as far as I know. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of a wacky situation to be in, but who knows. Anyway, placing down the glass, one layer at a time. No worries then, Squid. God, my nose really loves to be annoying. You should become a lefty, makes it look better. What do you mean lefty? Like, left-handed? I'm not left-handed IRL, so I don't know how that's gonna make sense. And also probably look very weird if I play that in Minecraft or do that in Minecraft. Hello there, sheep. Just don't mind me placing down some white glass. It'll look ugly with like all the grass and stone on the bottom, but hopefully we'll replace that with like a lot of like concrete later on. I'm not left-handed, and I'm a lefty and MC. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if that will look any better, honestly. Yeah, it changes what it is your main hand, and it'll just be very trippy for me if I place stuff down on with my left hand, honestly. So I don't know if that's really worth it. Anyway, let's listen to some cat. Yes, cat is Pog. And definitely not biased because I also own a cat. At least Iron Golem Farm is currently working pretty well, so that's good to see, I guess. You get used to it, trust me? Yeah, I can understand how you might get used to it, but at the same time, it probably would still be pretty trippy for me. I mean, I don't refute your perspective. I think that's the right word for it. But at the same time, I would probably pass on that offer, though. No, it's like visual-wise that you're just gonna be like placing down blocks left-handed. It doesn't change the controls or anything like that. As far as I know, even people who are left-handed would probably still like treat peripherals similar to like people who are wearing it or using it right-handed. But it depends on like how left-handed I think you are, not feel, but like how you think you are, I think. Because some people definitely use peripherals that are mainly left-handed base, but I know like a few left-handed people that still use like the peripherals like in a right-handed sort of way. You have a disc, so I can send a picture of my... Oh, if you have a Discord, I can send you a picture of my skin. You can do !Discord to get the Discord link if you want to join it, by the way. I recommend to those who are new to the streams to join the wacky Discord server. That way you don't have to rely on... That way you don't have to rely on Twitch notifications whenever I go live. And plus you can mute all the categories that are full of like text channels if you don't want to talk in it, so... Hey, you can just treat my Discord server as a notification thing. I don't think a lot of people know about that, so I should really make like some sort of like guide for those who are frequent users of Discord but don't want to chat all the time. And yeah, you also keep your kneecaps if you join the wacky Discord server. Anyway, let's keep going around here. I'm still convinced that like Minecraft characters or like the Minecraft player itself is still a 3D printer as like a player form. Always going to be convinced that you're just going to be like a 3D printer in a block game, in the essence of whatever Minecraft building is in a nutshell. And this pretty much proves it. This is pretty much the most basic movements you can ever do when it comes to like placing down blocks, and it just feels so monotonous. Monotonous? I can't speak words. Anyway, what chat should I send the pic? I mean, usually #media. #media is often where like pictures and other stuff that is related to just go. I really need to revamp the Discord server at some point, so maybe do it next month. Because I feel like a lot of changes would need to be made. Yeah, no worries, I guess, Rackety. Yo, I love the Call of the Lamb music, though. Excuse me. Gotta love my nose as well. Did an ad break actually happen before? Because I remember there was like an ad break that happened some time ago, but I didn't see the alert or something like that, so that's very bizarre. Let me just double check if everything is still working fine, because I swear to God if it isn't, then we're fricked. But yeah. I mean, there's an ad break happening in 25 minutes, but I do not know if it's the announcement is showing up or not, so that gets me kind of worried. Anyway, bless you, thank you. I love dealing with hay fever, question mark? Is it still hay fever? I guess it's still like temperature changes that affect my nose that much. Also, plus whenever I go streaming or whenever I go live, my nose and my body really reacts very badly whenever I like go live and stuff like that. So who knows? I don't know why I get so many. I mean, it depends on what stream you're watching, honestly. Usually I would like say that there will be an ad break coming up if there is like an ad break, but so far things look to be fine-ish, I guess. I don't know. Depends on where you watch, what streams you watch, because sometimes like ad breaks happen frequently or not, depending on where you watch stuff. I mean, so far ad breaks only happen like 45 minutes-ish in each 45-minute interval, so depends on how frequent it is. But if it's more frequent than that on this channel, then I don't know what the heck is going on. Is someone lawn mowing or is someone vacuuming? I can hear it from my mic. No, that's a plane. At least domestic flights are working back in order after all that cyclone mess. Still pretty yikes though that like the airport flooded some few weeks back, so that's really yikes still. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I hate my nose so much. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. This is some very entertaining content. I mean, visually it looks really good though. Also plain indeed, Squid. I mean, that's the reason why the visualizer thing is there. It's somewhat hypnotic. That's all I can say about the waveform thing. Or the audio visualizer thing. When I was like testing it out, I always like stare at it whenever I like test like the waveforms and stuff like that instead of the gameplay. It really reminds me of like those like those cliche like ink blobs that psychologists use in like movies and shows. That's what I kind of remind me of when it comes to like these sort of waveforms. Anyway, let me just get some more glass. Definitely might need to get some more fireworks, and I do not have enough gunpowder, so that's gonna be a problem. Anyway, how you doing, by the way, Polar Bear? Polar Bears in Antarctica. Amazing name. It's been a while, hasn't it? How you doing, by the way, Polar Bear, mate? Hope you're doing pretty nice so far still, mate. Yeah, I like it. I like my stream to be quite chill. It doesn't get chill all the time, but when it gets pretty chill, it comes very, very chill, and I like that as well. Anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice again, Polar Bear. Haven't seen you definitely in a while, I think. Unless you changed your name multiple times, but hope you're doing alright. You Aussie? Close. I'm from New Zealand, or I live in New Zealand. I wasn't born exactly in New Zealand, but I do live in New Zealand. So not exactly an Aussie. And I think it's still a little bit too early to wake up in Australia, so there's that, I guess. Has that ice project been done yet? I mean, considering that the world is lost, I'm gonna presume it's not. Anyway, Rackety is also Aussie, big pog. You know, I've seen some more Australian viewers in the chat again. Anyways, nearly 8 for me, so that's fair. Oh yeah, Polar Bear, you missed quite a lot of developments in the past 2 months. So yeah, that happened. You can do !S6 to see what happened. There's a lot of wacky stuff that happened in the past like few months. So yeah, again, a lot of people out of the loop a little bit. But anyway, we're starting on a new hardcore world on season 8 because season 7 happened and failed. So we're still doing another hardcore world. But we're making pretty good progress though. So at least there's that to like and that's that. At least there's that going for us. I can't speak words. Baffled indeed. So I'm still unfazed by the loss of season 6. Maybe because it's very fatiguing, honestly. There's a lot of stuff I wish I could do better in that hardcore world, so I guess it's a good opportunity for me to like make a new fresh start still. How even? I'm actually shocked. Again, I don't know. Yeah, we made progress really fast though, indeed. We're already at like day 200, close to day 260 after like 2 months of like progression, which is actually not too bad, honestly. Like, we only started this hardcore world on December 26th, and then I took a break in like January 1st to 10th, so yeah, we've made a lot of progress. Also, I never ended up naming that one polar bear. Big rip. I mean, it's still probably like a lot of polar bears still just vibing somewhere, but yeah, big rip though. Yeah, caps. Also, MC Origin server, interesting. Anyway, I swear I'll save up LMAO. Sure, you will. I mean, yeah, you definitely will. Considering that there isn't like an iceberg or like frozen ocean biome nearby to us, this will be a bit of a challenge to like transport like a polar bear back to the spawn region or someplace else. So we'll see how things go, I guess. Don't know how painful it will be, but we'll see. No, I haven't killed any of like the polar bears, for heaven's sakes. Bruh. Anyway, it's an origin server with better origins. Alright, interesting. I mean, I can understand like servers being made just to like play like Minecraft Origins, so yeah, we'll see. God, my nose is really irritating though. It's like try to flood itself with like mucus or something like that, thinking that, oh, there's a threat happening to your nose, Fox. There's something that we need to clear out of your nose, and I'm like, bruh, it's nothing. Leave me alone. Anyway, I haven't seen Baby Boy Ham at all. In fact, a lot of people that are rich I haven't seen in quite some time. Only a handful of people that are like very rich are actually still with us, unfortunately. Oh great, the delivery man is here. Which is kind of awkward because I'm currently in the middle of a stream right now, so I can see the NZ post outside of my door. At exactly 10 AM on the dot, dang. Tight schedules, if I do say so myself. Are you gonna open the door? I mean, he's just dropping stuff off. Knowing like NZ post, they always just drop off stuff. Other couriers, though, they always love to like knock on the door and make sure that we exist. Why the hell did I go over here? You know what, it doesn't really matter. But NZ Post is kind enough to just leave the parcel. So, like, that's fine. Especially since our house is, like, pretty, like, embedded into, like, a road or something like that. So it would not get, like, stolen by, like, porch thieves or anything like that. I mean, that's the job of the courier, is to drop off the parcel or make sure the parcel gets delivered and not frick it up. That's the most simple, not a simple job, but like it should be the most simplest job to do. And in fact, that like a lot of couriers still fail at that. It's just remarkable. 𝗬𝗪, anyway, by the way, 𝗬𝗪. Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope you're doing pretty well, by the way, mate. And yeah, hope your days are doing pretty well. Probably is my vinyl kit, because I've been buying like a lot of vinyl records recently. So that'll be great. I hate my origin because I can only wear like gold armor, so that's lovely. I mean, what other benefits do you get from that? I was hanging in my way, Foxboy again. Okay, I swear to God, my nose really is trying to be like I feel like it's purposely learning how to be as irritating as possible. I swear to God, my nose sucks. Engineer Duck, how you doing, by the way, Engineer Duck? Welcome back again. Anything changed while I haven't been here, apart from, like, losing 2 hardcore worlds, but anyway. Alright, anyway, so, excuse me, 𝗬𝗪 says, what are you building? We're currently trying to, like, build, like, a nice sort of spawn-proof perimeter around the spawn region. So we have a nice sort of flat space to work on farms and other stuff, so that's what we're currently working on. Yeah, 2, because if you do !death, that's how we lost Season 7. Yeah, the nose is still acting whack. I still do not know why. I had my freaking hay fever medication literally an hour ago. Or an hour and 30 minutes ago. Has it kicked in? I have freaking no clue. Anyway, I don't think a new biome is going to, like, arrive. I think the cherry blossom is just going to be added in complementary with the meadow. Which honestly would make sense, because, yeah, the meadow seems a bit lackluster. With, like, a lot of, like, really anything except flowers. So having a cherry blossom being used or added to, like, the meadow biome would actually make a lot of sense. Or maybe it will be, like, a branched off biome based off the meadow. Like a meadow cherry fields or something like that. That would be, honestly, also pretty cool. Anyway, pretty excited for cherry blossoms, though. Definitely would think about, like, making, like, a Japanese city of some kind, or maybe something in the future. But yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, Robert, how you doing, by the way, Robert, mate? Hope you're doing pretty nice. Let's go around through here. I remember, like, the freaking bruh thing or something like that. Like, the sound effects? I mean, so far I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to reintroduce them, because I don't want to use them as a channel point thing anymore. Because it was very spammy, and also it doesn't really work most of the time, so I'm trying to think of, like, some better alternatives. Right now, you can do !store to, like, redeem the sound effects, but most people don't really know that exists, so yeah, that's gonna be something. Like the sub goal. The friggin' bruh thing or something? I don't remember either. Anyway, Savin says, how long has it taken you to build this? Like this area here, I think we started like 1 or 2 weeks ago. So it's relatively new. We started, I think, at like around like the end of January, so it hasn't been too long since we started this. But we're making pretty good progress. What do you mean separately, Rackety Clouds? And I don't know if, like, still rambling about how terrible your origin is all the time is gonna still be helpful. I think I always call the sub-goal the impossible sub-goal, because I always think it's impossible that people can actually keep subscribing to me to reach, like, 100 subs or something like that. We did reach 100 subs, but now we're down to 17. So, there it is. Anyway, nice. I would give up after, like, 20 minutes. Gotta love motivation anyway. But yeah, motivation can be somewhat of a bit of a wacky mess sometimes. Had one singular word, I can't remember what it is. I never really just put in like a single word for like a sub goal, so I don't know what to really say, honestly. Sorry if I keep sniffling by quite a lot. Definitely not referencing to the sniffler that's being added to 1.20. He's a hulking beast. But also, like, my nose sucks. I hate my nose. Also, thanks for the stretch, by the way. Appreciate that, Engineer Duck. Why is my nose? Jesus. It's like on the urge of blowing up again. I swear to God. It's never gonna chill. I hate my nose so much. Ah, God. Only have hate heart, slowness in overworld, and it can only eat meat, can only wear gold. Well, anyway, that sounds like a terrible freaking, like, origin. Yeah, I sometimes hate my nose, sometimes, indeed. And I don't know why the heck is it acting up right now, either. Because I was fine, literally playing Minecraft stuff literally, like, last morning, or yesterday morning. I was completely fine. Whenever I go live, boom, nose has, like, the cue to being an absolute arse that it is right now. I don't understand. Am I allergic to talking? Am I allergic to, like, socializing with people? Is that the reason why I'm, like, having some weird-ass nose problems? Is that I'm actually allergic to, like, social interaction? That'd be really funny if that was the case. But also, that'll be very whack, not gonna lie. 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗟𝗀. I'm presuming that's how to pronounce your name? How you doing, by the way, 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗟𝗀? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Hate my nose so much. But yeah, hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, 𝗦cije. If that's how to pronounce your name? Anyway, gotta go, says Polar. No worries then, mate. And also see you later as well, Tavin. Hopefully see you guys, sorry, hopefully I can see you guys next time on Friday. Or some time ago. Alright, anyway, let's keep going around here. Also, I talk Spanish, says 𝗦cije. Big Pog. I unfortunately don't speak Spanish, so that probably will make things a little bit awkward. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice though, 𝗦cije, though. Hope your day's doing alright. Wonder if I ever should revisit Planet Coaster again, because it's always been very whack sometimes. Hey, Racky is me making a house in Minecraft. I mean, you do what you want to do then. This is nice chill vibes. Even though the content is the most monotonous you can ever see, I'm always happy to have this overlay up. I think this really adds to, like, all the grindy stuff that we keep on doing. I hate the speed in the overworld, so good job, I guess, Rockety. Alright, let's go and quickly move some stuff here. I'm trying my best to, like, not accidentally place 2 blocks of glass on top of each other, because that's always a frequent occurrence. And I think, yeah, that we definitely do not have enough glass to fully cover up the perimeter that we're working on right now. So that's lovely as well. So we're nowhere near going to be able to finish this area in time. Not in time, but like, yeah, definitely not in time, but like we're definitely not going to have enough materials to fully cover this area with glass. So we still need to do a lot more sand mining. How lovely is that? Frick. I'm just going to turn this into like a montage at some point when I'm making the highlights in 5 years. I mean, technically, it actually would be less than that, because I'm actually working on the Season 8 highlights right now. Of course, I have not shown you guys or really said anything about that, because it's still in progress, but it's in the works already. Twins-a-lot1, how you doing, by the way, Twins-a-lot? Hope your day's been doing alright. Welcome to the Fox Army. Oh my god. Place down the freaking bloody I miss having, like, Swift Sneak, I swear to god. That way I don't have to, like, rely on, like, the normal walking speed just to, like, place down glass most of the time. Oh my god. Yeah. This is, still irritating. Yeah, that is infuriating. Okay. I'm going back to my old method of just placing blocks like this. I thought this would be a lot more faster, but no. I mean, up to you, 𝗦cie, if you want to add piglin-related stuff to your house. Honestly, would actually make sense for your origin. As far as I know, is there like a... I think there is a fox origin, I believe. Because I remember, like, I think Fundy showcasing that there was like a fox origin or something like that. I could be wrong though. It could still not be added yet, but I think it has already been added. Yes, you will be a child and be short. Okay. I mean, most foxes are actually not that small. The Calling Them soundtrack is always such a very interesting sort of genre to describe, because it's a mix of like lo-fi and like hip-hop beats and something like that. But it has really just the focused aesthetic of like something being lo-fi, but it's not lo-fi. So weirdly bizarre. So a nice track to listen to though. Let's grab all this. Also a little bit of that, I guess. I think we're gonna use up all of our glass by the end of this stream. That's gonna be a lovely experience to see. Do 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 do. I don't even know how much total glass we're gonna actually need for like this entire place. We're already reaching up to like 13,500, so oh boy, definitely would need to double that. There's something very catchy about this track. It's really nice though to listen to. I'm so good at like moving around. Then again, these keys, these keyboard keys are very sensitive. Whatever fits you, 𝗦cie. Alright, let's quickly go to sleep here. How's our iron reserves? It's been like an hour and 12 minutes since we started the stream. So I'm gonna hope that at least we're getting some sort of like, some sort of iron value out of this. That's a lot of iron. So that's good to see. I don't know if that's still enough for us to get a maxed out beacon, so we'll keep on going. But that's good to see. Also, get wrecked, you freaking zombies over there. Anyway. Good for you, I guess, 𝗦cie. I don't know why, but this somehow oddly fits very well with like the Minecraft aesthetic. It oddly fits very well. It's hard to describe though. It doesn't sound Minecraft-esque, but for like something that is related to like building and stuff like that, if you're in like some sort of like mood to build, it fits surprisingly well. I mean, again, this is the track that you listen to when you're setting up like a cult, so up to you how you interpret it. See you later then, Misty. Get some good rest then, mate. I might need to like quickly double check on like that package that arrived on the door and also turn on the fan for the rest of the stream. Pretty much we're already like almost filling all the gaps to this perimeter over here for the meantime. I'm just gonna quickly turn on the fan because I am beginning to sweat because the freaking summer heat is back. Gotta love that. And I'm also gonna double check on that package that arrived. So I'm gonna be right back in like a few seconds. That's the wrong blade thing. Be right back screen. Still the old blade layout. I'm gonna be right back in like a few seconds. Actually, let the ad break play out and the game is paused, so we're not gonna have another season 6 situation happening pretty soon. So I'm gonna hope the ad break happens. Perfect. I'm gonna be back in literally 5 seconds or less than that. I have no idea. I need to turn on the fan because it's super hot and double check the package. It's just a it's a cylinder. It's literally a packaged brown cylinder. That's basically it. Cool. Okay, anyway, that's basically what I most likely ordered. Anyway, it's hot in Australia. I mean, that makes sense because most of the Australian outback is, yeah, Australian outback. But also, it's also pretty warm here in New Zealand because it's also, or Australia, it's pretty warm as it is. But New Zealand's also pretty warm because it's currently summer. Or, yeah, almost the end of summer here, so lovely. I would be hoping to have, like, much more cooler temperatures at some point. So basically never, but who knows. Okay, 4 more seconds till the ad break. Right, so far it's not showing us the thing, so is the announce thing working? For whatever reason, the announcement thing is not working. What the frick? Announce... Why is the announcement thing not working? So, like, test. Is it working? It looks like it's working right now. Weird. For whatever reason, the ad break stuff is not working. The announcements that I always do for, like, an ad break always doesn't seem to be working. Even my, like, manual trigger thing for, like, stream on my Stream Deck is not working. What the frick? I can't even... It makes no sense. Anyway. Back to doing the grindy stuff because ad break is finally over. Let's keep working on the good old gloss. What the frig is happening to my brain right now? We'll continue on with the glass placing as always. Oh my god, my brain is on. I can't say it's on fire right now. It's currently broken. I think that's the best way of describing what my brain cells are right now. They're broken because of something, and I do not know why. Anyway, we're back. So, as long as nothing too wacky happens in the next few minutes, we should be fine. At least the fan is turned on. I don't think that was actually a very, like, long break anyway, so, oh well. We'll just keep doing the hardcore thing as always. I might as well scatterly place down the blocks here because this is not going to be evenly placed. I'm very tempted to like add like splotches of different colored glass in some places, but then again I don't know if that's going to look neat or not. I'll probably leave that idea out until I actually work on the spawn project I want to do over here later in the future, because there are like other plans that I have for the spawn region other than just flattening it. But I'll worry about that later on in a future date. Because right now it's currently just gonna be a flattened area for the meantime. Alright, there we go. Let's take a look at our iron reserves and hope that we still have enough iron to like make our maxed out beacon. Because I swear to god, if I have to move this stupid beacon again, I'm gonna literally die inside sometimes. Alright, let's just take a look at our reserves real quick. Sugarcane farm's working fine. Okay, I'm not even gonna ask why there's leather here. Let's go and move all this stuff over here a bit. There we go, throw that out. How many iron blocks is that going to be? That's a lot of iron, but is that enough iron to make ourselves? No. It's not enough iron to make ourselves another beacon. Frick. Okay. So we're still kinda screwed. Might as well like turn all of this like normal iron ore into like actual iron. So let's quickly do that, I guess. Time for a little bit of a side quest sort of thing. Because so far we're already placed down on the glass that we can sort of excavate, and I do need more iron. So desperate times require desperate measures, ladies and gentlemen. We need more iron. All right. I mean, we're super close to like getting another stack, so yeah. Hopefully we have some more iron by the end of this. I really don't want to go, like, cave diving again, I swear to God. At least we know there's, like, a huge-ass cave underneath where the spawn region is, so there is potential for, like, something I can do over here. All up to you, 𝗦cie. If you want to start a hardcore world and see how far or how long you would survive, that's all up to you. But yeah, again, it's all up to you, though. Is there a freaking fly in my what the frick? Feels like a fly that's always stuck to my neck. Alright. Yeah, that looks pretty much good. I can store this back over here for the meantime. And get all the excess amount of coal blocks that have been saved around through here. I can make this easier by breaking it, but then again, I'm going to use the furnaces again for smelting even more glass, so I don't care. Alright, there we go. I should probably get a blast... excuse me, my voice crack. I should probably get, like, a blast furnace ready. Let me double check if I still have a blast furnace back at our trading villager... or, not villager. Trading village area. Because I swear there's, like, a blast furnace that I keep spare somewhere. Unless I don't have a spare over there, but we'll double check. There we go. I don't know why I'm noticing a little bit of lag. That seems pretty concerning. Alright, here we are, back to the villager trading area, and yes, I do have blast furnaces here. And they're all empty, perfect. They're all going to be removed now. Okay. Another thing we also need to deal with is the issue of getting more emeralds as well, because we still need more emeralds to buy more mending books. Considering that we don't have like an actual zombie villager yet. That's gonna be something, but then again, if I want to make like the trouble of like building another like iron farm, I might as well just start transporting villagers for like a trading hall, I guess. That would honestly make our lives a lot more simpler then. But yeah, I would just have to like see how things go then. This will be a bit of an issue to deal with later on. Okay, but the blast furnaces over here for now. I don't care. Alright, but that spare one over there for the meantime. Should I? I'm probably going to place down 2 extra chests for like additional materials that we keep getting. And see how things would go. There we go. One smelting over there. And another smelting over there. Perfect. Alright, we'll let these things cook for a bit. It's actually 3 stacks of coal blocks. Nice. And we'll add a little bit of extra storage stuff around here, considering that this thing is going to be slowly occupied with stone. Yeah, that's not neat, but it's better than nothing, so whatever. Okay. Right, so how's our position looking at right now? So far we have like a lot of areas that we've cleared out. I might as well at this point start like covering up these areas of like stone, because yeah, that will kind of like ruin the entire like purpose of like spawn proofing the area if like the edges of like you know, the perimeter next to the river is going to still be spawnable with mobs. So let's quickly sell that area in. Don't know how much glass we need, so we're gonna like see how things would go. Let's go around where the edge of that boat is. There we go. I can do this. I forget. Not forget, but I always keep forgetting that I actually could just do this. Always pretty neat. Alright, there we go. Do you play SMPs? Not really, no. From my experience, SMPs are kind of a hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes they're pretty fun to play with, but sometimes you just cannot socialize with anybody and it just gets kind of awkward. So it's just kind of a mixed bag for me. In my opinion, I don't really play that much SMPs at all. Or for me, yeah, I just don't play that much, or any SMPs at all, really. Whoops. Need to time those, like, instant replacement stuff very well. This is the power of what happens when you have, like, instant mining stuff. You can just instantly replace blocks like this. Super neat. Frick. sometimes it's neat, sometimes you mess it up when it comes to placements, but it works relatively well. Relatively well in terms of, like, everything else, though. Frick. Yeah, not perfect. But once you get the technique right, it works like a charm. Please, game. Ah, frick. It works like a charm, quote unquote. Alright, there we go. Fill in this area. Also, how do you keep any automatic farm in Minecraft going when you leave the chunk? Alright, so you have like a couple options. It depends on what, it really mainly depends on what farm you're currently working on or currently using, Blake. Also, should I die in hardcore and start a new one? I mean, it's up to you, again. But yeah, when it comes to like farms, it depends on what farms you're using, because there's some that can still be loaded into the spawn chunks, and you can let them just run as it is. But there are farms like mob farms that would not work in the spawn chunks. Specific mob farms, because Iron Farm can still work perfectly fine. So in the case of that, or if you want to make any farm work in, like outside of the spawn chunks, you would need to like create like a chunk loader of some kind. You can easily like search up like tutorials out there on YouTube about like making a very basic like spawn loader, or not spawn loader, a chunk loader of some kind. They're pretty relatively easy to set up. You just have to do a little bit of math, and it should be pretty straightforward, as I would say. But yeah, that would probably be the solution that you're looking for, Blake, if you want to keep like a farm running in a specific chunk. Unless it's in the spawn chunk, then it should be okay, but it depends on what farm it is. Alright, anyway, that's just some ideas. Alright, anyway, let's keep going around here, placing down some glass. Anyway, game is stopping me, whatever that means. Anyway, that's why I don't really read that much of the chat that much anymore. But anyway, how are you doing, by the way, Blake, though? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, and welcome to the Fox army. I hate placing down blocks here, Jesus. Oh, just a glass down here, oh my god. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice so far, though, Blake. And yeah, welcome to the Fox army, mate. Alright, I need to get the pattern. Turn that off. I need to get the rhythm right on instantly replacing these blocks, but it's such a hard thing to like get right. The trick is to like press down the buttons at the same time, but with heavier emphasis on the left click, and that's really tough sometimes. But it works if you can do it consistently. And that is a way of making sure there isn't an extra amount of spillage sometimes. So this is a very helpful method if you're trying to like do stuff in survival and you have like a tool capable of instantly mining a specific block. Alright, there we go. Nice and cleanish. There's just sand everywhere. What are you making? We're currently trying to plan off like a perimeter in the spawn region so we can turn this area into like an area easily to build farms and stuff like that can utilize the spawn chunks and all that stuff. So that's what we're doing right now. It honestly will just be a place where I can just basically do anything with a flat surface that is spawn proofed as well, because we're adding glass to make sure that no mobs spawn on top of it, so it's gonna be pretty nice, hopefully. Anyway, how you doing, by the way, Blobby? Woke up at 2 AM and now it's 5. Please get some sleep. But anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice so far though, Blobby, and hope you're doing okay. Interesting. I would recall restarting your game, I guess, Rackety. Because I don't know why the heck it's doing that. Anyway, more eggs. Can we get some more chickens? Oh, I get no chickens. I did, but just also got some amazing nightmares. Insomnia, lovely as well, indeed. In that case, you're fine to just stay here then. Gotta love dealing with nightmares. But yeah, I guess you can just chill here for a bit. And if you start to get a little bit sleepy, then you can get some rest if you want. Don't really mind that. I'm tempted to like smelt the rest of the sand here, because I might use the sand as a way of like getting some. Oh god, excuse me. Get the utilize the glass as a way of like making beacons. So we'll keep that in the smelter for a bit. All the iron has been smelted. Is that even going to be enough? It's not. So we're fricked still. Yay. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, we still have a long way to go, and it's yeah, we still have a long way to go. We could try and utilize a little bit of like the outer range effect for like the beacon to try and like get some extra blocks in, but yeah, I really hope to have like enough iron by the end of the stream to get some more beacons. The last resort I can think of is we can start transporting more villagers from like the main trading village that we have, bring them all the way to the spawn region, and then just get them ready for like building a proper trading hall or something eventually. We'll see how things go, maybe. You should use Lunar Client. How about I just don't? I'm kidding. But like at the same time, I'm not a big fan of using any other third-party client, because you really don't have much control about like what you're really installing and what you're really adding to like the game sometimes. And some of the features of Lunar Client, while pretty smart, is still kind of finicky and wacky. I'm not a big fan of like also like adding like client-only cosmetics as well, because that just locks people into like a single type of ecosystem, and it's just whack, for my opinion, that is. Anyway, what's the first farm you should always build in your new world? That's a hard one. Preferably an XP farm of some kind, especially once you're in the late game. If you're able to go into the end, building an Enderman farm is a must, so that way you have like the XP to make more enchantments, and also getting like your tools prepared once you have mending and stuff like that. So that's the biggest thing I would worry about when it comes to like building your first farm. There's like a lot of other farms you can also work on before you go to the end, but that's usually my highest priority. It's to build a very fast like Enderman farm, or if you're daring enough, maybe a Guardian farm if you want to get some good reliable amounts of XP. The reason why I'm not going to use like or tell people to like build like mob farms or something like that for XP is that sometimes you're just not going to get enough XP, or the XP rates are still much more slower compared to like an Enderman or a Guardian farm. I would only utilize the mob farm for just like getting materials, so it's all just down to you as well. But yeah, it depends on what you would really need for your hardcore world though. Anyway, it's your dad, Malik, if that's how to pronounce your name. How you doing, by the way, Malik? Interesting name, and hopefully your day is doing alright, I hope. Alright, anyway, let's dump all this over here, dump the rest of the dirt over here. And, yeah, we still have a long way to go, I guess. We'll still mine off a little bit of bleh, can't speak anymore. I'm gonna mine off a little bit more of this area, with as much of the beacon power effects we can still get. And, try to, like, get rid of all of our, last supplies of white glass and see how things would go from there. If it goes still horribly after this, then, we're fricked. I mean, you can go for like a starter like iron farm, like the ones I'm using right now. There's like a nice tutorial from like ENX4 for getting like a nice starter like iron farm relatively set up, or quickly set up and stuff like that. But again, it's down to like what your priorities are, and usually XP is the biggest sort of like hurdle when it comes to like the sort of end game, or like the late game. Not late game. The mid game mainly, when you're trying to like enchant your diamond armor and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just some ideas I can think of, but definitely like it depends on what your priorities are. If you're trying to like trade like a lot of iron for XP and stuff like that, then obviously prioritize getting a very basic like iron farm set up. But do note it's going to be a lot more easier if you focus on just getting an XP farm up in the late game and then build your other farms afterwards. Because at least you have the power of flight in your hands once you go past like the end and all that stuff. But that's all up to you, and also what server you're playing on. very interesting rackety. Also think that Totem has a fox face. I mean, it's just a villager face, but I can understand that, I guess. Anyway, also I like the theme. Says you're dead, Malik. Appreciate it, Malik. I really like the overlay theme as well. It might not be perfect in some ways, but I like the sort of like aesthetic of it. And the visuals look really nice. Yeah, it's only Malik, yeah. The name is just very interesting, though, to say out loud. So I'll just call you Malik. Placing all the leftover glass I still have left. God, my nose is trying to be very irritating right now. Alright, there we go. Just make sure these areas are cleared out, since we can easily, like, instantly mine dirt, though. Also, do you like how netherite tools and armor are going to be hard to make in the new update with the netherite upgrade item? Let me say, like, a lot of people are, I would say, overblowing the difficulty of, like, using those sort of like netherite smithing tables in some ways. Or smithing tables? Not smithing tables. Tablets. I'm just going to call them tablets. There's supposed to be something that they're called, but I'm just going to call them tablets, because frick it. So, the thing about, like, the netherite tablets is, one, similar to, like, the freaking heck is it called again? The trims. There we go. The trim tablets as well. Is that you can still duplicate them with diamonds, and honestly, it's nice to see the diamonds having, like, an actual late game usage, because when, like, diamonds are, like, when you're trying to, like, use diamonds in the late game, they're just basically useless, because you can get diamond armor from, like, basically everything nowadays. So even if it's, like, harder, quote unquote, to get, like, netherite tools, you can still duplicate the netherite upgrade tablets with using diamonds and whatnot. And you're probably still going to get a lot of diamonds in the late game anyway, so that makes it very useful to have diamonds in the late game. And you can still make many of them. You can make so many duplicates out of those, like, netherite upgrade things, so that's not a major worry. Finding them is actually honestly not that bad either, because one, you can still find, like, a lot of netherite or ancient debris from, like, bastions. It also enforces people to, like, also go to bastions, because, you know, people always complain about how difficult they are and they never want to go there. Well, guess what? You have to go there now. Which is honestly a good use case for the bastions, because people would just avoid them entirely. So having a good reason to go to the bastions now is honestly something that's much more needed. And plus, I always go to, like, bastions anyway for, like, getting some easy netherite instead of having to, like, just cheesily get netherite from, like, the ground easily and all that stuff. Like, it definitely is a bit too easy just to have people easily upgrade to netherite, just going to the nether and just digging straight down and all that stuff, instead of, like, you know, actually exploring. It's just something about it doesn't feel right, so it's good to, like, have that sort of balancing effect where you would need to, like, go to a bastion to get a specific type of, like, thing, while also getting the rewards out of the bastion. And plus, you don't even need to go to the bastion again if you don't need to, because you can, again, duplicate the tablets if you want. So, overall, I can see how people would hate about, like, quote-unquote, someone actually said ham-fisting progression into an open-world game like that, despite the fact that Minecraft has a lot of progression-based stuff, the end. So, yeah, honestly, I'm not really that negative against that, because that honestly would make sense with, like, how bastions and stuff like that set up, and it honestly makes sense. I would also say it's way too easy that people just upgrade to netherite without doing anything else in the nether. That's just kind of whack. So, yeah, I'm pretty much, like, pretty positive-ish with, like, the sort of changes, because it just encourages people to actually go to a bastion instead of, like, just not going there anymore. So, it's honestly good as a way of, like, also balancing both the late game and also people just traveling in the nether, honestly. Anyway, what other messages have I missed there? So how's the Valentine's Day? Definitely great, because I definitely have a partner to, like, have Valentine's Day. I don't have a partner. Anyway, wait, there's an update to a Minecraft? Wait, what? When? It's called 1.20, and they recently also announced that, like, archaeology and cherry blossom trees are going to be added. So, Yay. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Us bros us, indeed. Blake says, are you good at building? If you look in some older VODs of my channel and see me working on like other projects on my like 2-year hardcore world, then you can evaluate whether or not I'm good at building or not. I would say I'm pretty okay-ish, not great, but okay-ish, I guess. I'm gonna go play MC now. Your stream is distracting. I'll probably die. Okay. Also, Nick 173736. Sorry if I missed your follower alert earlier. But I hope your day's been doing pretty nice though. And yeah, welcome to the Fox Army. So yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice so far though. I can't speak properly anymore. Anyway, great stream and good luck, says 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. No worries then. Hopefully see you next time. Alright, let me just quickly grab some more glass around through here. Also, I'm gonna need to dump all this granite as well. Don't want to carry that. But yeah, I'm pretty much just now stalling in order for like the iron farm to like give me more iron now. I'm running out of like other small tasks that I still need to do for like this area over here, because yeah, I need to get more iron for more beacons, and that's a big bottleneck that I have right now. So I guess the next thing we probably should do is just start transporting villagers all the way to the overworld here. There's like a lot of villagers that I have like left in like a trading village I have, so I guess we can just continue on with the stream by just transporting them again and see how things would go. And maybe make another iron farm if we can try and fit that one in, but we'll just have to see how that goes then. So I guess that's what we're going to do for the rest of the stream. It's basically a lot of filler fluff in order to get this stupid iron farm into its max capacity. But anyway. Well, anyway, we'll see how this would go. If you read the description of the channel point reward, it says that I'll be streaming, or not streaming, I'll be fishing for 15 minutes, which is roughly around one whole Minecraft day, like from like sunrise to sunset. So that's basically, yeah, that's basically what the fishing stream is all about. Nothing too long, but long enough to like kind of value like 10,000 channel points. So that's what fishing stream is. Like nothing too unbearably long, because that'll be whack if I do that for hours. Anyway, oh yeah, I also need more gunpowder, frick. Maybe I can quickly grab some creeper boys from down over here? Maybe? Because I do know I have enough gunpowder. Yeah, I wouldn't need to restock on gunpowder right now. So let me just bonk these guys. Hello? Hello? Anyone with like any more gunpowder stuff, please? Can I have some gunpowder so that way I don't suffer and die from a high height? I don't see them. Anyway, also join the 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 Discord server, by the way, if you guys are new. Mainly because Twitch notifications are very inconsistent, so if you want to get notified of more of these wacky streams, then the Discord server is a good place to take a look. Anyway, I might as well wait until sunset in order to like keep going from here. Let me just grab some more paper from like the sugarcane farm, because this has been working pretty well. Get the craftable only items here. Get that over there. And yeah, we don't have enough materials for literally anything, so that's going great. So we'll have to stay over for the night in order to like restock on our fireworks supplies and see how things would go. In the meantime, let's see if we can try and move some more villagers across. What could possibly go wrong while doing all of that? Alright. Trident. Also, where are you from, says Malik? I live in New Zealand. You can Google New Zealand if you want to know what New Zealand is. God, stupid blind nose. I don't know if I would want Minecraft to have another major dimension. I would say like the 3 dimensions it has right now are perfectly sufficient, but I do wish that Mojang can expand on it in some way, if you know what I mean. Like if there's like a major like biome sort of separation in like the Nether, or another major biome in like the end, then that's something I would advocate for. But for like another dimension, that's just a lot of work. And once it's released, it probably doesn't have all the features that people will want to like see and stuff yet. So I would probably just like still enhance the other 2 major like other dimensions, the end and the Nether, in some way, because to make them more interesting would probably make it more worthwhile than just making another dimension, especially if it's like a dimension that is like no point of going there. So yeah. Also, where are you from? I don't know where New Zealand is. Is it on Earth? Well, some people say it doesn't exist, so there's that opinion, but I would say for sure that it somewhat exists. Okay, so you guys, I've read you guys sometimes ago, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best way of handling this. I need to move all the smokers out of the way, because any like future villagers that will be bred over here should not become a butcher. Clerics, though, yeah, I would still need clerics, because I might, who knows, I might need to be trading more like gold and stuff like that maybe in the future. Or actually, I don't think that would be necessary anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to like just weaponsmiths and toolsmiths for the meantime. Because once we have like a proper like iron farm like sorted out, then we can pretty much like grind the frick out of like the toolsmith and weaponsmiths out of their monies, you know? Definitely not robbing them. Here we go. Just toolsmiths and weaponsmiths. Definitely need more smithing tables eventually, but they're pretty relatively easy to craft, so should not be too bad. Alright. Let's start moving some villagers in, so that way we can get this boy rolling, I guess. I can't freaking say words anymore. Alright. Block this off. It'll be interesting to see what the sniffer will add. Since cherry trees are going to be a thing, there might be some sort of integration between like the sniffer and like other trees or plants in Minecraft that might be added soon. So I'm pretty excited to see how things would go from there. Also from like the preview screenshots of like the cherry tree, I've seen some like small flower pits or small flower details in the grass. So that might be something that might, I don't know, hint at what the sniffer might do later on in the game, but it's just down to like whatever Mojang has to work on, I guess. We'll see how things go. I just know New Zealand by its cricket name, so that makes sense. Alright, anyway, we have 𝗦cie. Oh my gosh, it's 𝗦cie. And we also have 𝗦𝗟. So anyway, you guys are going to a new place. Bye-bye. Go to your new home. Your new home is in the other side of this world. Okay. That's not helpful, 𝗦cie. I met you before, 𝗦cie, and you will go to the spawn region. You cannot escape, sir. You cannot escape. Now go and meet your new home. Bye-bye. Alright, anyway. So while that villager is being transported, let's keep going a little bit more over here. Oh, it's nighttime. Perfect. So we'll let them do their own thing while the rest of the villagers are getting transported to maybe their deaths. Definitely. Anyway, let's just make sure everything is working perfectly fine. I'll put some dirt over here for the meantime. How you doing, by the way, Nadari? Hope you're doing pretty well. We'll see what the squid ink sacks are going to be utilized. It could be utilized more often now, or not now, but maybe in like 1.20 for like other things. Maybe making like some certain like tools glowing in the dark or something like that. Who knows? It might be like there's like a lot of like ideas yet to utilize the glow squid ink sacks in some ways. So we'll see. Also, Messi or Ronaldo, I never really follow up with like football or soccer related stuff, so I have no idea. Alright, anyway, let's see if we can find some more creepers, because we're broke on gunpowder right now, because we are still bad at the game. I mean, we're not bad at the game, we just don't have a proper creeper farm yet. So hopefully, by some time in the future, we'll be able to set up a creeper farm, especially since we have the sort of perimeter almost fully set up. I mean, it's not fully set up, but it's getting there. So there's tons of ways that we can make a proper creeper farm. Alright, bonk. Hello, creeper boy. Don't blow up, and I don't know who got that kill, but anyway. I think I may have like accidentally swiped him, and that's the reason why he just died like that. How you keep track in your Minecraft days in the world? You can press F3, and you're able to like see your day counter right over here. Or you can use like a mod to also showcase it on the bottom right. I'm using a mod called World Time, which is a pretty nice mod that's utilized in Fabric. If you want to take a look at that, I'm gonna go full screen for this, so that way you guys can see me just destroy these poor creeper boys. Anyway, and it also looks a little bit more neater if I use it like that. There we go. Bonk. And bonk. There's a lot of skelly boys all over the place. But not a lot of pickle boys. I mean, there's a few pickle boys, though. Don't explode, you frick. Swear to God, I hate tall grass sometimes. There we go. Why did you shoot that horse skeleton? You're mean. So mean, trying to kill that horse. Wow. Horse cruelty, if I do say so. Oh, God. Anyway. I don't care about you. I care about you when I care about you. So, thank you very much for all your gunpowder needs. And I always love listening to the soundtrack, as always. Well, not soundtrack, it's mainly just a track. Okay, Michael lovers, that's an interesting message to read. And I'm not going to say it out loud. Because my brain hurts. Alright, anyway, looking pretty alright. I love Valentine's Day sort of like copy paste messages sometimes. Or random like messages in the chat as a result of it. I'm chaotic and depressed, which is not the greatest mixture of two different feelings. Game bored playing Minecraft, you will rage also then? What? I am confused about whatever is in this chat right now. Alright, anyway. Hunting down some more pickle boys. Go and get some more pickle boys. Oh, these skeletons really love to, like, be a nuisance in some ways. Also, why is this thing still, like, acting up weird with the album art? I think it's mainly because of the build that I'm using for Tuna. It's probably still like post-beta, like pre-beta sort of thing, so I probably will need to update it eventually at some point. Peaceful mobs? What type of peaceful mobs will be in the end? That's the thing I would ask you. And what purpose would it serve? Alright, anyway. Anyway, that's a bra moment. Okay, thank you very much, game. And thank you, tall grass. Anyway, what's the time there? I'm presuming where I am living right now. You can take a look at the bottom right. It's almost 11 AM here in New Zealand, so that's the time it is right now. Do you watch Rambo? Not much. I wish I do, but I don't often like watch a lot of his live streams though. His video content though is always pretty fun to watch. And that's really the thing when it comes to like watching creators. I often prefer watching YouTube videos over like live streams. I'm really pretty much like a VOD viewer over like a live stream viewer, which is kind of bizarre. Especially since I do like live streams myself. So that's always whack. James Apple 92, welcome to the Fox Army, mate. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Alright, bonk that guy. We have already over a stack of gunpowder, so that's good. I don't see any more pickle boys. Aha! There's a band of pickle boys. Anyway, he just got dumped before the stream. Really? That seems kind of whack if that's the case. But also, like, I cannot just verify just based on, like, chat messages, so that seems kind of whack. Alright, there we go. And bonk everything. If I look at Twitter, if it's just like a lot of wacky, like, sort of trending stuff, then I can verify the source, but who knows. Alright. A few bits of gunpowder around through here. I really am just not in, like, the mood for, like, following streamer drama after a while. Like, it sucks, but at the same time, I don't think people should always just be, like, fully caring about what is happening to someone's personal life. It's just kind of weird, in my opinion. Like, I get some people want to be supportive, but at the same time, getting into, like, so much weeds into someone's else personal life is just not healthy. What animal would you like to see in the game? I think penguins would be cool. How they would integrate that will be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, I don't really know. Another flying mob will be nice. Other than fireflies, of course, but like, I don't know. There's some mobs that I think might be pretty cool, but we'll just have to see. But anyway, another bird type would be pretty fun to see. Maybe like a seagull or like an albatross. Who knows? That might be a pretty cool, like, a sort of mob to like work with. There goes my gunpowder. All right. I'm just bored is the reason why people are still doing this thing to this very day. Why do people just follow on because they're just bored? It's just a recipe for disaster. And a fall. Charizard will be great if Pokemon is able to allow that to happen. Alright. There's a few more skeletons around here. A vulture that feeds on decaying meat. The thing is that you have to integrate into the game that like mobs are just gonna like lie flat and dead. That's the issue though. So I don't know if that's gonna work very well. And also would be kind of disturbing in terms of like being like a game for like people who are like 10 and up. Just to see like vultures eating off flesh, that just seems pretty bizarre and also whack. Alright, anyway, throw that over there. What other things can we try and grab? Is there any more mob boys over here? There they are. There we go. Do not blow up. I just want your freaking... Thank you. I just want gunpowder out of you guys. Thank you. I should just use my freaking trident. It's been raining most of the time anyway. And the spawn rates are already down. But it doesn't matter because we have a lot of gunpowder that we can use. So that's always good to see. Give us all the fireworks that we would ever need. Or as much as we would need. Nice. Nice to see that we have our reserves back up and running. Really would hope to have like a proper like creeper farm happening in like the next few weeks, but we'll see. Alright, back to our stalling objective, and that is to keep transporting these villagers across to a new overworld dimension. Anyway, we'll see how things would go. And let me just quickly do a BRB because I need to open the door because my dad is stuck outside. Oh boy. What? Ow! The door cannot close. Okay, there we go. Gotta love dealing with the weather sometimes. My nose is still acting up, I swear to God. Alright. Let's see how our villager guys are doing. So far, they have been teleported to the spawn region. So how many boys do we have? How many do we even have, anyway? There goes, there goes all the free minecarts back into the freaking bloody nether again. But yeah, looking pretty good so far. Bears that feed on new berry locations and a taiga and small cave generated that bears will live in. Honestly, like a grizzly bear will be interesting to be added. Honestly, I'll be down for something like that. Anyway, I'm sorry gonna like be picky with the messages I read now, because it's just not gonna be very insightful to read. All right, we got 2 baby villagers, which is not enough for us to keep using. So we're gonna get some more bread. Throw in some more bread and see what happens, because I desperately need to make sure that there's like enough like villagers that we can keep transporting back to the overworld. So let's just get that. Grab some of this. And then throw the bread into the place here. All right, breed, you fricks. Go and breed and give me more villager babies. Okay, anyway, before this gets into more wackiness. If we can add dog breeds, then yeah, definitely that would be pretty pog. Well, it depends on how we can like sort of get dog breeds. So that's something that is going to be a bit of a challenge. All right. You guys do what you guys need to do. If some of you guys would like to volunteer to go through the portal, that's also ideal. Then again, if there's overpopulation, then sure, maybe we'll just have to see how that goes. All right, I'm probably gonna like have to steal like more wheat because we need to breed these villagers quite a lot. So Anyway, while they are currently doing their thing, I guess we'll just look for more villages and just, you know, steal their wheat. Because we can do that in this game. And since we also have, like, Riptide, we can go at the speed of probably Mach something. I have no idea. There's the, this is a different village, because there's still villagers here. So I haven't raided this village yet. Pog. Okay, great. Now I can steal stuff from this village. Perfect. Silk touch, frick it. Alright, time to steal. Time to steal more stuff anyway. Some interesting ideas in the chat. How to integrate them into, like, the Minecraft sort of gameplay, though, would be a bit of a challenge. But I can see how that might be something, but who knows. Alright, I swear I saw, like, another pile of, like, hay nearby, but, apparently there isn't. Alright, time to look for another village to eat out of. I said, like, eat, but I mean yeet. I'm trying to yeet off, like, some more, like, more stuff out of here. Okay, this village is pretty desolate. Have I been through here? Don't think I have yet. Also, a little bit of heads up. Incoming ad break coming up. Okay, now the announcement is now working. What the frick? Also, a room portal over there. Also, are we losing frames? No, we're not losing frames. Perfect. And also another village nearby. Perfect as well. Anyway, useless. But yeah, nice to see an ocean monument over here. Not too far away from our other villages, though, so that's not too bad. Alright, grab all the rest of the stuff over here. Get some bread out of there. Why is there gold nuggets in here, actually? I'm beginning to notice a lot of gold nuggets inside of some of these, like, village chests, and I don't know why that's the case. What are you doing over here, sir? Alright, anyway. Where's all the freaking iron golems when you need them? Thank you, village, for protecting your villagers. Honestly, there's a lot of, like, imaginations or, like, ideas that would have, like, occurred if the Phantom wasn't chosen, but then again, I don't think I don't know, honestly, if, like, choosing another mob would have been better. Because it could have been, like, as worse as the Phantom in some way as well, so. It's still a mixed bag. Alright, get rid of all that. How are things going? I think that's basically all of the wheat bales that I see, so okay, let's go back. Hopefully my CPU does not die, but it should not die immediately, because I basically have no, like, stress on the CPU whatsoever, especially when I'm streaming now. So, we should be fine with just traveling at the speed of sound like this. Alright. Fall into the water. There should be a chest? Question mark? Is there literally no chest here? Bruh. Don't tell me he's, like, dug, like, underneath over there. I'm not going through here. Frick this. Alright, speed. Speed. We go fast. Speed. Alright, anyway. We're heading back to the spawn region, so I'm trying to look for where our village is. There it is. Ah, gotta love speed. I can't read names. Lil Kevin, how you doing, by the way, Lil Kevin? Welcome back. Hope you're doing alright so far still, mate. Hope you're doing pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna put all the wheat bells here because that'll make my life so much more simpler. Did an ad break literally just not happen? Twitch? Twitch? Okay, anyway, that is what we call a wacky mess. It literally, I was anticipating an ad break because I need to disable pre-roll ads and all that stuff, and it just gave up. The thing literally just gave up. The frick, it just gave up. None of my pre-roll ads have been disabled. So far, Blake says they watch an ad, but it didn't even disable any pre-roll ad. Twitch. Twitch. Okay, anyway. Let me see if I refresh my dashboard. Maybe that will fix it. Because, yeah, like, it said that it was working. I don't freaking know anymore. The dashboard is still kind of broken, I would say, when it comes to, like, ad managing and all that stuff. But I played another bounce of ads accidentally. So you might see another like batch of ads again, but it doesn't sing the freaking bloody like dashboard whatsoever. So this is just bizarre. Raven says there was an ad break. Some people said there was an ad break, so okay. Thank you, Twitch. So I just did another ad break again because I love myself, I guess. God. Well, anyway, that's just gonna destroy more growth, but whatever. At least we have like 60 minutes of like free, no pre-roll ads, I guess, which is not helpful because I'm gonna end the stream in probably 45 minutes. But oh well. At least people don't have to deal with ads. Where's all my baby villagers? What? I only see one. Don't tell me they like teleported through the great beyond. Do you want to go teleport through the great beyond? I'm happy for you guys to go through the great beyond. Go through the great beyond. I don't mind that. How much did you make for an ad per person? I don't. Oh Jesus. Okay. I don't want actually the babies to go through because there actually is no way we can stop the babies from escape. And there we go. There's no way to actually stop the babies from escaping. So that's a bit awkward. And there it goes. Okay. Oh, great, an iron golem is also here, just to protect them. That's helpful. So I think it's wise to say we should have blocked the thing, so that way the villagers do not escape. But at the same time, go to your new home, guys. Everyone go to your new home. Yes, this is your new home as well. Oh, great, all the babies are here. I don't have blocks to block them off. Frick. Get in the mine cart. No, you cannot go back to the overworld. No, that's the wrong overworld. No, and he's gone. Whatever you do, do not move. If you move right now, I'll be very angry. This is gonna go very well. How much do you make for an ad per person? I don't freaking know, honestly. I think the rates are still pretty low for me, so that's all I can really say about that. I don't think I have enough blocks for all of this. Okay. I need to break these blocks real quick. And then I need to block this area off. So that way these guys can stop teleporting their babies onto like the other dimension. Okay, let's go over here. What would life be like for the villagers? Like prison? Anyway, let's start blocking up this area a little bit. You can actually go ahead and leave. Okay. Okay, we need to block off all the... Oh god, why is the babies over there? No! Why do the babies have to escape? Why is there 4 of them? They're all planning to escape. Okay, this is not helpful. Okay, children. Get over to the other side, please. You're not supposed to be outside of your designated boundaries. Okay, that's not gonna work. This is definitely not gonna work. If they can go through the portal again, that'll be great. Oh god, all the children are here. Oh god, all the children are here. They're not orphans. Their parents haven't died yet. Emphasis on yet. You die. I forgot to get rid of all the freaking bloody like stuff around through there. And I'm gonna quickly grab some beds. See if that would help to attract the babies back into the pit. And maybe that could work. Maybe, because I don't know if that's gonna work at all. But who knows. I need to grab some spare beds. Teleport through here. The villagers over here are honestly fine, because I'm gonna make a trading hall of some kind, maybe. I think. Humdinger says maybe a gate can stop them from getting through. I mean, I'm just building a wall. Where the frick are they going? Okay, free beds. Whatever you do, do not right-click on the beds. Okay, just don't right-click on the beds, and everything will be fine. Go to your beds. Go to your beds. Go to your beds. This is your new home. Yeah, sleep on the very non-dangerously exposed bed. Go to your beds, guys. Come on, guys. This is your new home. Go to your bed or teleport through. That could also work. All you have to do, Brendan Oziani. All you have to do is jump. All you have to do is jump. Thank you. Now I can block this, and they are trapped there forever. And oh well, they can still escape through here. Problem solved. Okay, anyway, Problem solved, I guess. Okay. Okay, you need to go back through here. Mr. 𝗦𝗶𝗹𝗟𝗀. What are these names? Okay, get through the portal. I still need to deal with the mess that is on the other side, because there is still an open area that you guys are still going to be exposed to. So I'll have to deal with that. Alright. Alright, there you go. Why are you taking my own bed? Get out. This is my bed. Imagine if the villagers were able to build. I mean, technically they can farm, but yeah, I guess that doesn't count as building, I guess. Oh god, how do I transport kids away from, like, the hell dimension? Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna build a barrier over here. That's not gonna help, is it? I'm gonna build a barrier over here so that way the babies do not accidentally escape from their homes. And then what I'm gonna do is extend a platform over here so that way they can get back to their beds. Get off my bed. Go to your new home. Your new home is across this nice Bed Wars-ish pit. Come on, pathfind, guys. You can do it. You can do it. All you have to do is pathfind across. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. No. Okay. Here we are again with their Minecraft pathfinding abilities being absolute trash. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it, Brendan, again. Get across the bridge, yeah. You have the IQ of, like, slightly better than the average Bed Wars player. You can do this. All you have to do is press the space bar. All you have to do is jump. You can do it. You can do. Why are you still standing there? Okay, anyway. Anyway, while we wait for these guys to get across, jump through the freaking hole. Okay, anyway, it's not gonna work. Anyway, Michael Lovers, and I think I already said Michael Lovers before, but did I just hear a follower alert? The Jade Dragon Arts. I presume welcome to the Fox Army. Why is the activity feed now not working? Anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice so far, Jade and Dragon Arts. Hope your day's been doing pretty well. Oh god, the album art is still broken. Anyway, can you please stop socializing and go to your friends that are on the other side? Mr. 𝗦𝗶𝗹 and 𝗦𝗏𝗍𝗍. 𝗦𝗏𝗍𝗍? What the frick are these names? Anyway, I'm gonna do a stretch, thank you, Blake. Alright, anyway, stairs. I don't think stairs is the problem. Because this is literally a single jump. See? 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 Wait, did they just teleport back? Well, I have no idea. But they are fully capable of jumping across. Wait, there was 3 over here. Anyway, Mike, Hilo, and the Jaded Dragon Arts, welcome back, guys. Hope you guys are doing pretty well. Anyway, your humor kept me here, LOL, so I appreciate that. What the frick are you doing? What the frick are you doing? I do not understand this game anymore. This game is making me lose my brain cells. Why? Why are you... Why? Just, yeah, spin. Yeah. My AI, the pathfinding AI, is telling me to spin in circles because I can definitely not pathfind up to... Move. I can't move him. Move. You're like my cat. But instead of, like, being IRL, you're just literally... Go. You can do it. All you have to do is press the space bar. All you have to do is the space... Let's go. They finally have better IQ than the average Bed Wars player. Let's go. Okay, anyway, that was torturous. This is the second time that has to happen. Alright, anyway, now we have all these guys finally in. Let's read the chat now. Now that's just an insult to injury. I mean, it's still true, though, isn't it? Like, if you... that's still true. Anyway, I thought it said screech. I thought you were gonna make it sound like a bird or something, says Blake. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, he wants to just show you the dance of his people. That is not the dance of his people. I've seen... Anyway, 𝗦𝗏 says, hey, it's in my 2-week Minecraft phase, so, here I am watching you again. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦𝗏? Hope you're doing alright so far again, as always. But anyway, Mike Hilo and, yeah, Jade Dragon Arts, welcome to the Fox Army. Pretty sure you guys are enjoying the pain of me trying to tell villagers to stay inside the freaking box. Anyway, I'm gonna see if we can do some more villager breeding so we can maximize, you know, the amount of villagers that can still be here. GG easy, I know. All we have to do is just force them to get inside the box. And also the Jaded Dragon Arts, welcome to the Fox Squad. Appreciate the Prime Gaming sub, mate. But yeah, hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far. Appreciate the gaming sub though. Prime Gaming sub. I can't speak words anymore. How long does your Minecraft phase last? I mean, considering that I started this Hardcore World series, not the Hardcore World though, but me streaming hardcore in general back in like February of 2020. I don't know, Blake. I don't know. Anyway, while we wait for these kids to grow up, we'll need to figure out how on earth to build a trading hall for the spawn region, because we transported some villagers earlier across to a new across to like to the spawn region, so we'll have to figure out how to deal with that, and that's definitely not gonna be an absolute pain in the arse. I mean, I could follow a tutorial that is from Logical Geek, or maybe I can just leave it on until like next stream, I guess. I kind of want to... Where the frick did you come from? Why are you here? Get in the portal now. Mr. 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹 𝗟𝗀, get back into the portal. How did you manage to escape? How did you manage to escape? Escaping was not allowed in the first place. Get into the portal. Go. Jump. Good. What the frick? Okay, anyway. Anyway, so that was a thing. Okay, don't tell me you have to like don't tell me we have to teach this person to also get across. I swear to God. He had a theory and tested it. Of course that happened. Where is he? Where is that villager boy? Did he teleport to the right direction? Because I cannot literally tell. Are you, Theory? No, you're not Theory. Where's that villager frick? Where did he go? Anyway, I don't see him, so I'm presuming... Oh, there... No, that's a different Theory. Are you the Theory? Omen Theory? How many of you guys are Theory? Ellen and Theory? Huh? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna presume that the villager has been teleported across. That's all I'm gonna assume. Because if I think too hard, it's probably gonna destroy my mind. Anyway, let's go back. Let's say hello to the spawn region and see how things would go. They seem like they're. Get in. Get in. You really like to teleport across so much? Get in. Get in the minecart. No, you cannot just huddle up in the corner and wish that you did not make this decision. No. You chose to be here. Now get in the minecart. Get in the minecart. Go. Go. If you're really wanting to just stay in the nether. Bye. See you. Alright, anyway. So, they chose to have this life now. And there they go. Off into the sunset. Anyway, we have to go back to spawn anyway. So let's get going. That's their life they chose. To anyone who wants to like throw an objection, that is literally the life they chose. You know, they are attracted if you drop carrots or other foods on the ground. That is true. Unfortunately, some of them just don't give a shite. Yeah, it's what they want. That's clearly what they want. Alright, let's see what they're doing right now. Let's see what type of weird hooligans or weird stuff they're doing right now. I need to grab that minecart back. Anyway, alright, I forgot to patch in the rest of the stuff. Where is he? Where is he? I know he must have escaped. Nope, he's still there. Okay. There's still a chance we can trap him. There's still a chance we can trap him. If he doesn't escape, we will be fine. I keep forgetting that most of my small pits, I mean, this is not a pit, but all my sort of like small fortress things are not actually fully suitable to like carry children. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, go over there, and then we'll throw a piece of gravel over here. Okay, good enough. Now they're all trapped here, and then we can use them for like a trading hall of some kind. Because these are already villagers that I traded with, so should be fine. The butchers, though, probably are not going to be very useful, though, so we'll just have to be creative on terms of that. Alright, got the minecart back. I think we're pretty much, like, good to go in terms of everything. Only thing I need is to get like a lot more spare beds, because we might need to. Actually, we're not going to use them for like we're not going to use them for like the trading hall. I'm actually still planning to build like another like secondary like iron farm that's just very simple to like deal with. So might as well like heist to get some more beds somewhere, or maybe I'll just steal one. Frick it. Considering we're just focusing on breeding villagers here, I'm just going to steal a bed. Who's going to complain? Who's going to complain? The villagers? Nah. Yeah, the villagers aren't going to complain. Anyway, that's a lot of babies, actually, so I'll let you guys just do your own thing. I'll let you guys do your own thing. This is definitely not a villager breeder, by the way. Definitely not causing, like, a problem in this area. No. Okay. Let's fly all the way back and see how everything goes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 5,000 biddies, Jaded Dragon art.
I'm actually really enjoying this role. Usually get bored of Twitch easily, so thanks for an entertaining role.
Appreciate it, though. Thank you for the 5,000 bits, mate, though. That's a lot of bits, actually. But yeah, appreciate you enjoying this. Yeah, I appreciate you enjoying the stream so far, so that's pretty pog. Most of the time, I usually just focus on just calm, grinding content, so I'm not going to always be as entertaining as this all the time, but when we do become entertaining, you'll definitely notice. Anyway. Anyway. But yeah, thank you for the 5,000 biddies. Jesus, that's roughly around like $50 US, by the way. That's a lot of monies. Anyway. Big pogs, though. Anyway, should I attempt to make another iron farm? Considering that our iron drop rates are still kind of low, I'm still tempted to make another like mini iron farm like this. So, frick it. Let's see how things would go. I need to get rid of all the poppies. That would actually become a problem. So, if you wouldn't mind burning the poppies, thank you. That'll be nice. Yeah, gotta get the monies. Gotta get them monies. Anyway, appreciate you, appreciating her, appreciating you. Makes total sense. Alright, anyway. Let's see how many iron blocks that's going to be. That's still not where, no, I don't think that's, yeah, that's still nowhere near enough to a full beacon yet. We're only like a few more blocks away. So, I'm gonna spend the rest of this stream hopefully not getting an aneurysm setting up like another secondary iron farm, if it even is possible, because I don't think there is still enough room to work on another iron farm, I think. It might be still possible, though. There are still areas that we might be able to work on another iron farm. So let's see if we can find like a nice sort of flat area to work on that isn't a creeper hole like this. I might as well just start excavating this area here. This seems relatively flat, and we can actually start spawning in some like iron golems here to see if that would work. So all we have to do now is just copy the design that ENX4 used for the iron farm over there, and hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong. Anyway, what are my pronouns? My pronouns are he, him, they, or them, so I'm mainly just a he and him person. They and them is also pretty much fine if you're confused about what my pronouns are anyway, because I don't really mind gender-neutral pronouns. Anyway, let's keep going around here. Also, by the way, if you want to see more of these wacky streams, or more of these chill, wacky streams in general, highly recommend you join the Very Wacky Discord server. Do !_ Discord, by the way. Or actually, no, defective_box already has a Discord link already sent in the chat, so if you want to see more of these wacky streams, at least you know where to go. I mean, also the notifications on Discord are a little bit more consistent, so yeah, I wouldn't really trust like the Twitch notifications after a while. Frick you, nose. Why is my nose still trying to kill me? I hate you. Why? You're really trying to make me suffocate under my own snot. I hate this. Yeah. Yeah, I also was a bit confused about the her in the message, because, yeah, that makes no sense. The review music buttons for either commercial or, like, user-made. I will just review it regardless, and also I would just cut off like any copyrighted music off from like the main VODs if I post it onto YouTube and stuff like that, so it doesn't really matter too much. So it's all up to you. As long as it's able to be posted as a YouTube link and not a Spotify link, because for whatever reason, the music player plugin that I'm using has a weird hissy fit whenever I play something that isn't part of my playlists. So as long as it's on the on YouTube, then that's all good. All right. Anyway, let's put this back over here. My nose is still very whack. Yeah, now you're good. I'm just simply confused or confuzzled. Fair enough. Always using, excuse me, always using they is always difficult to adjust to. I mean, it's just gender neutral pronouns. If you're having no idea what someone's pronouns is, just focus on the gender neutral ones until they state otherwise. It actually should not be a hard thing to get used to, especially if you have no idea what the pronouns of someone is, because usually you would always default to like gender neutral pronouns if you're kind of confuzzled on what the pronouns are. It's always the safest bet anyway, so it should not hopefully be too hard to like get used to. Alright, anyway, let's go and dig up stuff around through here. Blah blah blah. I don't know how flat this area should be, so I'm just being overkill. But this will be a good area to work on, like a nice sort of like a mini iron farm, similar to the one we had already. Fill this area over here. Do I have to go through the tutorial again? Because so far I can somewhat memorize the steps, but at the same time I'm probably gonna fail very hard at like memorizing them. So we'll just have to see. Alright. I have a lot of dirt though. I have a lot of dirt in my inventory, so that's going to be lovely to deal with. Let me just dump all the leftover dirt over here. Also, this music is giving me strong nostalgia from a project I did with a friend a long time ago, at least 5 years ago. Dang. 5 years ago, that's 2018. I was like thinking 2015 back when like Undertale was released, but no, that's 2018. Got a mold. Oh god. Yeah. What are the freaking chests I've not filled in? There we go. But yeah, that's just ridiculous now. Why are the years going by so fast? I don't understand. Alright, let's see if I can memorize the way of making this thing again, because I somewhat forgot, but I hopefully still remember some major details. And theoretically, we can actually add 2 over here if we want, because I think there's enough space to fit in like I think there's enough space over here to fit in like 2 over here. So we'll see how things would go. So the first step we need to do is to mine this down to 7 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make a 3x3 chamber over here. Just like so. We need a trapdoor or something over here, so we need to grab that. Do we still have materials for this? That's a good question. Spare ladder. I mean, we don't need a ladder, actually. Signs, that's a must. This half slabs as well is also very important, so we'll just get some more of those. More signs. 2 gates. And a few trapdoors. Just like so. I think we only just need that much. What else do we need? We got water buckets. Water is very easy to like have, so we have water buckets ready. I did also like scout around to find a lava pool nearby over there. So we need lava. We can just go there. What else do I need? The boats for the zombie to stay in. So that's something I'll quickly grab. Let's see how that goes. We made it for a substitute for a not yet made music track in our game and sadly never finished it. But it played on loop while we tested it, so that's fair enough. Good old nostalgia. Also gotta head off now. I'll definitely be back sometime though. No worries though. I'll see you next time, Jade Dragon. And appreciate all the support that you've been giving for quite some time as well. So appreciate it, mate. Hopefully see you next time on another stream like this. So join the Wacky Discord server if you want to get notified like this. Van Halen Eruption Live. I don't think I've seen that live or whatever that eruption is. Is that? No, that's not Mount St. Helens. It's something else. So yeah, I definitely have not heard anything about that. Big yikes though. Oh yeah, I need the beds. I need to grab the beds as well because the beds are really important. There we go. 3 beds over here. I don't have any spare beds, which is a problem. Valhalla Eruption Live is a guitar solo. Oh. No, I don't think I've ever heard, so definitely still in that ranking I've not really heard too much about. But yeah, that's interesting though. Let me see if there's a village over here I could still grab some more beds, because I still need some more beds for building this very basic iron farm. So let's see if we can find it. Is there any other villages over here? Because I remember there was a village to be found over here. If my memory serves right. If there isn't, then we're fricked. But there should be. Yeah, there is a village over here. And a lot of wheat bales as well, so that's pretty neat. Also another village over there if we need to steal even more beds. Perfect. Let me double check if I've already stolen the beds off of this place. Anyway, after this track, we'll listen to Eddie Van Halen solo Eruption. So we'll see how that would go. Is there literally no homes? I think I remember there wasn't actually any major homes around here, so that's very wacky. Let's go over here. But yeah, I'll definitely see what that is. Also, I forgot there actually is a desert over here, so if we need to grind out a lot of sand for glass and whatnot, at least there's a nice desert nearby. Cinder00, if that's how to pronounce your name. How you doing, by the way, Cinder? Apologies if I completely butchered that name, but hope you're doing pretty nice so far, though, mate. And yeah, welcome to the Fox Squad. Or not Fox Squad, welcome to the Fox Army. Fox Squad members are those who are, like, subscribed to this channel, but yeah, welcome to the Fox Army, though. Alright. My inventory is getting full, and I'm not seeing a single freaking residential building here. What the frick is this village? What the bloody heck? Where's your beds? Anyway, that's a cartographer area. Is this a residential building? And there's nothing there. I must have yeeted something out of that place already. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna see if there's any like villages over here, because usually there's a village around in like a desert biome somewhere. But yeah, that's very bizarre. Anyway, how you doing, by the way, Cinder? Anyways, considered as one of the greatest guitar solos of the classic rock era. Interesting. I mean, I'll be somewhat of a judge of that, but if some people are able to critique it as it is, then I should be pretty much amazed. Okay. Nice to know that there's a coral reef that's literally 1,000 blocks away from us. Neat. Still no sign of a freaking bloody village, though. And I'm looking for a major village. That's not a village, but I'll take it. Thanks, I guess. I was meaning to look for one of these properly, because all the ones that we keep finding, I mean, the only one we found was a complete and utter disappointment, but short one right over here, 1,000 blocks away. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. Anyway, I'm still looking for a village. Appreciate the mushroom island, a proper mushroom island, though. I appreciate that. Bruh. Okay, anyway, where the heck is the villages? Okay, this is not helpful. This is still not helpful still. The one time I'm actually looking for a proper village. I already seen that one. The one time I'm looking for an actual village is... We're not able to find one. Are you kidding me? Never seen 23. Welcome to the Fox Army. Rhymes pretty well. Hope you're doing pretty well, by the way. And yeah, hope your day's doing pretty nice. I might stay up the night for the sake that I still need gunpowder, and I'm definitely not going to stall for the, you know, iron farm that we have. But yeah, we definitely would need more gunpowder anyway. Just to make sure we still have a nice supply of fireworks still left in our reserve. Alright. Aha, that looks like a village. So I'm going to see if there's any more beds there I can yoink. I mean, it's going to disturb a lot of sleep, but I need beds. And I don't want to really shear a lot of sheep for all of that. I mean, I could, but I'm lazy. Anyway, let's take a look around here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought that was a creeper for a second. But that was just a leaf particle. Jesus. My nerves. Alright, I need that bed, sorry. No one saw that. No one saw that. Alright, anyway. Grab all the beds. All the beds are mine for a bit. Excuse me, sir. That's my bed. Alright, anyway, that's nice. Let's see if we can still find some more. Actually, I'm just gonna get a lava bucket. Because I need lava for, like, grinding through all the iron golems soon. Where's... Okay, now I need to find an iron source, lava source again. Alright, where are some creeper boys that I can nab? Hello there. Oh, that's a baby zombie. Never mind. Alright. Dead and pure so far, so that's pretty pog. Better than like the 8 or 6 that we've been getting for quite some time. Where are all the pickle boys? There they are. There's all the pickle boys. Hello. You're now nothing but gunpowder. Now, do not explode! And you exploded. Thank you, game. Did I freaking broke a piece of, like, grass? And that's the reason why I did not get that crit hit? Thank you, game. Gotta love grass. Don't blow up. I need you for gunpowder. Alright. This is what desperation looks like if you don't have a gunpowder farm. Alright. I might as well steal the lava from this ruined portal that I already looted some time ago. Might as well. Yeah, big wishes indeed, then. Alright, steal the lava from here. Oh yeah, there's a village over here. I forgot about that. Alright, let's head back to 0-0. But in the meantime, we might as well look for some more mobs. Hello there. Meh. Meh. Is that another ruined portal? Huh. And there's another village as well. I think that's the desolate one that we've already affected for quite some time, so this one's pretty much kind of ruined. Alright, let me just get some more gunpowder here. Don't blow up, and you blew up. Okay, thank you very much, game. Alright. Is there any other boys out there that I can grab? There they are. I'm literally wasting fireworks to find some more gunpowder to make fireworks. Okay. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. And this is why wearing... Yeah, this is why you should still wear a totem. Even if you have, like, full armor and all that stuff, you still need to wear a totem. Big yikes. That's how deadly creepers are. 3/4 netherite is still not enough. Freak you, game. I hate you so much. 3 gold block, amazing. Anyway, Odysseus 2023. Welcome to the Fox Army, guys. Hope you're doing pretty nice, Odysseus. Just ignore whatever happened last time, a few seconds ago. Just don't mind that. Don't rewind the VOD. Don't rewind the VOD. All right. Anyway, give me all that gunpowder. Nice. God, I love tall grass. I swear to God. Did I ever mention how dangerous creepers are? Especially still in, like, the game in hard mode. Alright. There we go. Let's see if I'm missing anybody around through here. Why don't you make a single creeper farm? Because I'm still setting up the spawn so we can make a creeper farm later on. It's still, like, I'm planning to build one in the spawn region, but I'm not getting that done yet until I get... you know, the spawn region perimeter done. So it's still like sort of backholded or like the progress of that is kind of stuck for a bit until I get that spawn perimeter sorted out. The benefits of having that spawn perimeter, though, is that it just increases the rates of the creeper farm. So once we have like a beefed up creeper farm, we just need to build it once. We don't need to tear it down and build it up again. So that's what I wanted to do with that creeper farm later on. So yeah, we need to set up the perimeters up still, and once that is done-ish, then we can start building a creeper farm on top of it. It'll require like a lot of materials, but I think we have enough materials, I hope, for all of that. But I know I could jinx it, so we'll see how things would go. Oh boy, lots of pickles around through here. Don't mind if I do. Boop, 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 boop. No, do not explode. Thank you. If you're trying to, like, ambush me from, like, a 2-block high freaking ledge, let me tell you, that's not going to be effective, sir. Level 45. I haven't really been paying attention to my levels for quite some time, though. Okay, my inventory is getting clogged up. That is a problem. Alright, anyway, let me pick up the leftover gunpowder stuff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So this is the village that we have our training villagers are. So that's good. Still probably would like to bonk a few extra villagers though. Or not villagers. Creepers though. Don't clip that. That sounds whack. Alright, anyway. Ow. Leave me alone, you spidey fricks. There we go. Any more boys around through here? True motives revealed. Oh no. Alright, anyway, piss off golden zombie boy. Yeah, just don't clip that. Yeah, definitely no. Alright, anyway. There we go. Break off these idiots over here. Do not fall down. Alright, there we go. How many Undertale tracks have I been listening to consecutively? I swear, we've been listening to nothing but Undertale tracks again. That or I've just been listening to these tracks for such a long time that I always keep thinking that they're always like playing all the time. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna skip this track because I just want to see if there's any more interesting tracks I haven't listened to yet. And this one's alright. Fallen Down. And 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 𝗟𝗀. Is there any other tracks that I've added recently that I haven't listened to yet? That's Dog. That's 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 Chirp. It's not bad. Where did that creeper go? Anyway. Yeah, some more Call of the Lamb music, why not? Well, we're just about to like wrap things up. Don't tell me the light levels are starting to get back up to 0, not up to 0, but back up to 1 again. Yeah, I don't think there's any more creepers spawning in. Oh well, that's good enough. 64.5 stacks, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, all we have to do is just quickly craft these, and we have a lot of reserve fireworks. Perfect. I still have like a spare totem over here. I was about to say, like, oh, I have so many totems or spare totems all over the place. I wish I can actually like sort that out at some point, and then I popped like a couple of totems before, so hey, at least we solved that. Alright, anyway. It really shows how careless I am in playing this game, honestly. No wonder why I lost like a 2-year hardcore world. Alright, anyway. So I think we got all of our materials sorted out, so we'll bring those all the way back to our spawn region and see how things would go. We're not going to start working the iron farm again yet, because we don't have like enough time to like keep working on that. Where the frick did you come from? We do not have enough time to work on that, unfortunately, so we'll do that tomorrow, and not tomorrow, next stream. That's going to be happening on Friday or Thursday, depending on where you live right now. So we'll leave these progress stuff for another time. Anyway, 64.5 stacks, that's quite a lot. Yeah, but once you're in the late game, you realize how fast that gets consumed, so it's actually not that a lot. Anyway, I'll go around setting records for most preventable deaths. Yeah, that's true, yeah. I mean, then again, some of it is... I mean, all of them are preventable, because we popped a totem. But at the same time, some of it is just kind of stupid in some ways, but oh well. Anyway, let's dump all the materials that we'll need for building the creeper... Not the creeper farm. The Iron Golem farm part 2 around here, using this orange shulker box. So that way we get these materials ready for us to work with. I think that's pretty much all the materials that we need. We also need some torches, actually. So let me just quickly grab some spare torches. This will help actually prevent some iron golems from spawning in areas that we don't want them to spawn in, so that's useful. And that's pretty much it. So basically we'll build 2 more basic iron farms similar to this for next stream, and then hopefully we'll have enough materials to then finally build our next maxed out beacon and make this area here much more painless. Anyway, I'm going to call it for today because it's already been like 2 hours and 40 minutes and my throat and my nose really want me to stop. So I think that's a pretty good way of like progressing for this hardcore world. So if you want to see more of these wacky streams, I highly recommend you join the Very Wacky Discord server, so that way you get notified immediately about this. Oh frick, the review. I forgot about the music review. We'll do it right now. But anyway, for the VOD viewers out there, I'm just going to call it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Be nice, be chill, join the Wacky Discord server in the description link down below. We'll do music review and like the outro sort of bit because I forgot about that. And I'll see you guys next time. If you want to see more of these wacky streams, join the Wacky Discord server. Or your kneecaps are broken.